Yes.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh, dang it, Piph.
Welcome everyone to Galaxies of 3.
The triple.
That's not a thing.
That's not a thing at all.
Ignore
So,
all these bumps.
when last we met, you guys were approaching the golden caravan.
For a second, they're gonna say the golden place. I'm like, what?
What?
No, the golden caravan. You had prepared to not only hit this caravan, but then to continue on fairly quickly to the golden city itself. When we left, you guys saw the golden caravan in the distance. It was 3 hovercrafts, very similar to the one that you are using, with the exception of the middle one having a bunch of chests in the middle. And you had Adelin's team of gung-ho people with you. And that's kind of where we left. The ball is certainly in your court. The Adelin and his group are deferring to your judgment when it comes to attacking this caravan, especially, and we didn't really cover this in character, but especially after hearing how destructive and how efficiently you took out that the golden people in the bar. The entire group has muy respect for you and is kind of letting you take the lead here. Because it's obvious that you guys have experience.
So, driving up to this point, would it be fair for us, through the radio, just to come up with a general grand strategy?
Yes.
That'd be feasible? Okay.
Yeah, this is not exactly to scale. They are off in the distance, maybe a mile or 2 away, and you're up on a rise where you can see them. So it will take you... driving at full speed, it'll take you still a minute or 2 at least to get to them, so you should have plenty of time to devise a strategy.
Okay. So this is my suggestion, guys. My suggestion is that we focus on one at a time. And specifically, I think we should focus on the head truck. If we can take it down or slow it down or cause it to crash, it'll make things harder for the back too.
Okay, I think I got an idea.
Yeah. Seems like a good idea.
Yep.
Okay.
Chicken, anyone? Chicken, anyone?
Pardon?
I've already had chicken. I'm good.
No, you mean you play chicken. Either way, we should do strategies in which to, so we'll all be agreed to focus on the first one. You know what I mean? And either take out its wheels, take out the driver, take out the weapons, just take it out. Either way, whatever efficiently and quickly that we can do. And my suggestion is we try to do this as fast as freaking possible. Because the more they're up, the more they're going to fire back at us, and the more trouble we're going to get in. So
an attack, snatch, and grab.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
That's just my general suggestion. There can be alterations to this plan, of course.
No, I like it. Let's confuse the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like a good idea.
Disorientation on their part, it'll make them to where they can't make rational decisions. It'll be easier to take, in theory.
All right. So then I have a few questions for you, or I guess just one at the moment.
Okay.
Considering your plan of action, how do you want to approach them? At the moment, you're on a high rise behind them. Basically, your orientation is accurate on the map. The distance is the only thing that's not.
What is their traveling speed?
Well, they're in the distance. Does anyone have advanced mathematics?
I can tell you Lucas doesn't.
No. I don't.
Okay. All right.
Okay, then you guys are unsure how fast they're going.
I could always
Only one way to find out.
match them. Yeah, follow parallel.
Do I even have basic math? Yes, I do. Okay, just not advanced.
If I had my scanner, maybe it could help, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll just have to match them parallel and get an idea.
Yep.
Because what I want to do is
I say
wanna
we
get a-
just gut it and see
Yeah.
how best we can do. So should we start rolling for initiative now, Squee?
I would say we'll start rolling for initiative very soon. Basically, whenever you guys get within range. So you guys are headed straight for them, right?
Well, behind them, but yeah.
Yeah, behind them. Okay.
Yeah, we're heading.
So what we'll do is we'll roll for initiative. We'll say that you guys are getting within range of
I have one last suggestion.
Yes, of course.
I'm wondering if we can change our formation. I
Yes.
would like for the gold one to go in front of us, and then us tail behind them one by one, singularity. So if they look at us from the rearview mirror, they'll see the giant
I
golden
see.
hovercraft and not our vans.
Okay. So I'm gonna move these guys up a bit. And in that case, so I assume you want to come straight up the rear, straight up from behind them.
Yeah, sure, yeah, of course. And then once we get within weapons range, then we break off and try to hit the head one. Yeah.
All right. Then you've got the yellow truck, blue truck, red truck, and your van.
I say us, followed by, let's just go red, blue, yellow.
Mhm.
Red, blue,
Yeah, motherfuckers.
yellow.
Yeah.
And for you guys do know the stats of each truck and what they can do, right?
Yeah, it's in the Skype
It's
Skype
should
chat.
still be in the group chat.
Right,
Yeah.
Good. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll initiative, and we're going to say that we're rolling initiative. Well, no. Here's one more question for you.
Okay.
You guys
I'm gonna
come
guess.
into range. You guys come into range of each other's weapons at 2,000 feet. Now, as you approach them, you find that they are cruising at a speed of around 100 miles an hour, which means that the hovercraft can very easily match this. The vehicles, you guys can do this, but you can't maintain these speeds for an incredibly long period of time. If the fight is short, it shouldn't be a big issue. If you have to go off-road or do this for a long time, the numerous potholes and stuff will begin to take its toll.
Okay.
But
Now, when you say take its toll, you mean like the driver won't be able to control the craft, will get too much damage to the wheels? Like, what do you mean by that?
here's what it would be. If the battle goes on for a long period of time, or you're driving off-road or whatnot, there will be driving checks to be made.
Oh, okay. And the other drivers might not be able to keep up because they might not
Exactly.
be as good or too nervous. Okay, that makes sense.
Because the trucks have the same speed the van does, which is a max speed of 120, I believe. So you're pushing your max right now, whereas the hovercraft this is a cruising speed for them.
Gotcha.
All right. So you guys come into range of each other's weapons at 2,000 feet. My question to you is this, and this determines if we're rolling initiative at this instant or not. Do you want to open fire the second you're in range?
No, I got an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You care to share that idea?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were saving it for initiative. No, I'm gonna get in front of them and slow them down. And they'll be like, "What the hell?" And then you guys can catch up, and then I could occupy them, and then we got them sandwiched.
All right. I'm going to say in that case, if that's what you guys would like to do, the second he curves to get around them, they're going to see your vehicles, and we will start initiative.
So, that makes sense.
So,
Well, what about dust from the hover? I mean, there's no dust in the air. There's no camouflage or anything like that.
sure, there is dust, but not enough to cover 4 vehicles.
Not only
Okay.
that, but the dust would only last maybe an extra. It may have bought by us an extra 3 or 4 seconds.
Okay, my
before we
concern is
blow
that
past the dust ourselves.
my concern is that if I engage them, they will speed up and leave everyone in the dust except for me. That's my concern.
Well, I will have to deal with that. Squee
Okay,
just told
okay.
us the rules about trying to keep pace with them, which is once again one of the reasons why we should focus on the lead guy to slow him down. So you do what you want in the hover cycle. How about we just roll initiative? Let's get this going.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
So, let's go ahead and do initiative.
I'm just trying to find
Whoa!
something to do.
You're gonna have
Okay.
tons to do. We're gonna be in combat. You're gonna have so much to do. It's not even fun.
I get nervous when I'm having to deal with stuff like this. You know, personally.
Well, I
Okay.
mean,
it's like a video game or something like that when you come across an action section of it and you're like, holy shit, you know. That's how I am.
Okay, I'll have to roll initiative.
rolled a
I'm not
one.
using. Well,
Damn
you
it.
rolled a 1 then.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
All right.
You know, initiative is handy to go first, especially in circumstances like this, but it's not the end of the world.
I know.
Don't I have... Oh, yeah. I'm like, don't I have 4 attacks? No, that's with someone who has some sort of good combat ability, like expert or higher.
Oh,
Like
Basic
boxing.
motherfuckers get 3. I forgot. Forgot how fun this was. Alright.
I forgot that there's one person in these things. Hang on a second, everyone.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
So these guys have 8, 4, and 2. So, oops, wrong one. So 8, 4, 2, and then these guys 1, 2, 3, 7, 19, and 9. 7. Alright, so pilots. Oops, not TT. Ooh. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Hey!
Sorting.
The gold pilot...
Oh, wait.
gold-
I'm sorry, you
Mhm.
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that the pilots are as shit as I am.
I forgot to also add your friends, which is kind of important.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. I remember because I said here's how we're gonna do this. We're not gonna have them in the initiative order, per se. Well, we need to actually. 'Cause if
Okay.
Yeah,
the
we need
warcraft
to. If they're
attacks
gonna
them-
participate in the
yeah.
how,
combat...
how about
yeah.
how about we just put it under one of NPC drivers?
No.
No?
The trucks will act as one.
Here's a crazy idea.
Mm-hmm.
How about each of us, since it's going to be a clusterfuck for us to decide by committee what each of these trucks are going to do? Didn't you say at the end of each turn we get to pick one truck or something like that, or do we get to command all of them?
Well, no, you can command all of them. What I said was to simplify things. Is I was going to reduce the entire crew down to one entity that can do this damage.
Okay, so here's my suggestion, guys.
Mhm.
A player also gets a truck to control.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, and so call it if you want. If you don't, I'll take whatever's left.
Okay. Well, you automatically have control of the van, of course, and there's 3
Yeah.
left. Okay. All right. I'll take the red one.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the blue one.
okay. Piph, you want the yellow one?
Nah, I got plenty of turns.
Are you sure? Okay, then I'll take the yellow one.
Okay.
Great.
And just so you guys know, so the trucks get 2 attacks per turn, and they just do a very simple damage of what it shows on the truck.
Okay.
And they don't have any bonuses to hit.
Yes.
Okay, because they're all firing wild. That's right. Because it's on the back of a truck. They don't have fixed turrets and shit. They're doing it off the side and the backs of the truck. Okay, I'm yellow. Sweet. 1d4 times 10. Great.
Got it. Awesome. Okay, so initiative starts when you guys are almost right up on them. And Talivek, which way are you veering? Up or down?
All right. At this point, I just want to stay parallel with it because I'm driving. I'm not controlling the firing, so I have to see what Lucas is going to do. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, are you gonna
Are you gonna
veer
go
off
this
above
way
them
or
or
this
below
way?
them?
is what we're asking.
oh,
Or are you
okay.
gonna stay here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the road, I couldn't get around them. Okay.
No, you can.
You can go off the road. That's not an issue for you.
Yeah, you're a hovercraft.
Okay. Going off the road, expose the trucks, but I'm not here to sit around and drink tea and have crumpets. So I'm going to go around into the front as much as I can, and I'm going to try to ram him.
Right. No, but are you going
Left?
up or down?
Right.
Yeah, going up.
Left? Up?
Oh, the driver. Yeah, up left.
Okay, got it.
Left.
Got it.
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
it's fine.
thinking Too much. I'm
So
thinking.
you go like this, and as the second you do this is when
Uh-huh.
initiative starts.
Okay.
And we'll say you even get to here, and the trucks get a little bit closer up here because it takes them a second to go, wait, what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
trucks
blow
there.
past the dust, and
Right.
yeah, then they see us.
All right,
Okay.
so Gold Gunner 2, which, by the way, everyone, hang on, let me just do this real simple, so you can keep track of it. I don't have
Just
a
put
way
the
to
numbers
give
on
them
them.
to- Do I have a way to put numbers on them?
Sure. Yeah, of course there is. Go to the paintbrush tool, and underneath
Oh.
freehand the polygon line, there's text.
Inferno, sometimes the simplicity of your ideas make me... It's like, it's true. Why didn't I think of that? All right, so this is 1. Oh, wow, that's so tiny. Let's make that a
Yeah,
bit
make
bigger.
it bigger. Go up to
Uh,
like probably 72 or 100.
Actually, let's just do there. And then, so, whoa, what happened? Why did that not?
Well, I see it. Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go. So there's 1. I'm just going to put him right
So
there.
here's my suggestion.
Mm.
Copy and paste that number 2 more times instead of fucking
Yeah.
around with the fonts and whatnot.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And then you can just change the number.
What the? Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to see how to change the number. And this is number 3. Okay. So, gunner number 2, which is the number 2 truck, is your treasure truck. That's the booty truck. It's not going to try and shoot
Beautiful.
through its friend, so it's going to shoot the only target it can see, which is Talvek. It is going to take its 2 turns and fire its turret at your main body. So, 8.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's within 50 feet?
Actually.
Yeah.
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 Whoa. Yes. Yes, it is within 50 feet. Talavak, would you like to take a simultaneous action or
Nope.
attack? All right.
I'm gonna speed past him and head right for the driver. Yep.
Got it. Then he's going to do
Damage.
10 points of SDC to you. No, wait. No, it was below the armor rating. He does no damage to you.
Wow. Okay.
So
Oh, yeah,
basically,
armor rating.
the cannon plinks off the side armor, or not plinks because it's an energy cannon, but it hits off the side armor and leaves like a black scorch mark, but no damage.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay. Lucas, your turn.
Oh boy. I'm sure somebody has instructed him on what to shoot first. I don't think he's just like, now what to do now.
Well, you're in control. Total control. I'm just driving, so.
But
I
yeah,
wanted-
you guys
there should have been a plan
were
before this, right?
conversing over the radio that you're going to try and stop the first one. So
All right.
Okay.
Lucas was instructed to shoot the first one. Is that okay with the party? Because this was planned before time.
Yep, do it.
Yep,
do
do
whatever. We're right now we're on individual actions now, so
Uh-huh.
we're gonna just see who sticks with the plan and who doesn't.
Okay. He's going to try to shoot the first one. Let's see. Targeting. It's not target damage. I don't think my macros are actually working at the moment, so I'm just going to do this. This is an aimed one, or is this burst?
this is an aimed one.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna do a normal shoot. Can he see the driver from where he is?
Yeah, I would say well, no, not enough to shoot him, no.
Okay,
From the back.
then I'll just shoot the vehicle.
Yeah, the driver is kind of, I know it's hard to tell, but the driver is sunken down so that you'd have to pretty much be up above to see him.
Okay. Take this vehicle. Yeah.
Oh, no.
You missed.
All right.
Well,
You're
Pew!
welcome, party. End my turn.
that's 2 actions.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, firing the turret is 2 actions. Because it takes 2, basically it takes a little second to charge up and fire.
Okay.
Alright, use yellow truck.
I'm yellow truck. Yellow truck. Does 1d4
Yellow
times 10 damage. It's gonna maybe swerve a little bit this way, so it can maybe.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say you all have control of trucks, so.
Yeah. So so it's still on the road, but it's just sitting on the edge of the road there,
Mm-hmm.
just so it can maybe see the edge of 1. Is that feasible?
Yeah, I'd say that's feasible.
Okay. I'm gonna attack it then. 1d20. No bonuses. This will be really easy. I miss.
Oh my
Yellow truck
god.
misses. Is that 1 attack or 2?
No, that's only 1 attack.
Okay, great. That's my turn. Nice and easy. Next turn. Come on.
All
Warning
right.
shots.
Blue
Warning
truck.
shots.
Blue truck. He's gonna swerve off this way,
Blue truck.
and he's not. I don't
Don't
think
roll a
he'll have a
1.
good sight of 1.
Yeah, he's actually not going to. Yeah, because yellow
Yeah.
truck. I mean, yellow truck can actually pretty much hit it without, but blue truck's gonna clip 2.
Yeah, he's gonna clip
He
2.
does.
Even shooting 2, he's gonna clip 3. So he's gonna shoot 3. So
Okay.
roll 1d20. 9.
Wow.
So all the
that is
colored trucks. Oh, sorry.
Oh, so that's more than 50 feet, so that's gonna be a miss.
Damn. Okay.
So, yes,
So
Brennan?
so all these colored trucks are considered shooting wild, right?
Correct.
So they cannot take called shots to certain parts of the engine. Okay, of the vehicle. Okay, great.
Right.
Good to know.
All right. That's blue truck. Talavac, your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep advancing. Forward.
Okay, so you're going as fast as you're gunning it. So I'd say you're going about. At this point, you're going about 50 to 60 miles faster than them, so you're going to get up to about here.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Then it is Gold 3. Gold 3 Gunner. Oh, what is Gold 3 Gunner going to do? I think that he saw the white truck, but he's also seen the yellow truck. The golden hovercraft hasn't really been much of a threat. I think he's going to shoot the closest target to him, which is the white truck.
Hey,
No,
So
that's
it's really
us.
bad.
Oh no. All
All
right.
right.
no shit.
Okay, so that's closer than
Yeah.
50 feet. So he's.
Wow.
The damn one.
Oh, mania.
Okay, that's 2 actions.
Okay, so whoever hacked the Roll20 servers and made everything roll 1s, fucking stop it, okay?
Not everything. Just a surprising probability. All right, Gold 1
Yeah.
pilot.
All right, Gold 1 pilot. Gold 1 pilot. He is not sure if this guy is friendly or not. Because right now all he knows is that a shot rung out overhead and there's a hovercraft pulling up on his side. And Gold 1 pilot is actually going to get on the radio. Talavac, your dashboard is suddenly going to speak to you and going to say, hovercraft pilot, we're under attack. Thank God you're here.
Okay.
That is pilot number 1. Okay, red truck. We can't see what's going on behind them. Who's red truck?
Who's road truck?
Oh, me, but I
Talavac,
can't.
yeah.
I can't control it.
You should be able to.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow, you can't. All right, hang on 1 second.
Uh-huh.
All right, there you go.
Okay. I'm gonna move this guy right in between Xavier and Gold Truck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm with this trajectory. I have clear line of sight to 3.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to shoot him, please.
Okay.
Okay.
You can shoot him.
Okay. Okay. Straight D20 roll.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
So again, to add some color to this, so the yellow truck is just small arms fire, AK-47s and the like. The blue truck is RPGs, and the red truck is a heavy machine gun. Actually, like a light machine gun, like on top of the truck. So
Okay.
he just laid into him basically an M60.
Oh
So
my god.
okay, roll 1d6 times 10, and we double it.
Yes.
So
Okay.
1d6 times 20.
Yeah. So just roll
Yeah,
1d6 and we'll
times-
times it by 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 40
40
points
damage.
of mega damage.
Ooh.
To his
Mega
body.
damage.
SDC.
I'm sorry. SDC damage. Thank you.
I'm like, mega damage, we win.
Yeah.
We win.
I blew up all 3 of them.
Was that number 1?
That was
number
number
three.
3.
Number 3?
Woo.
Number 3?
Number
Yeah.
3. All right. So that means that was red truck. That's 1 turn for red truck. Isaac, your turn, sir.
Okay. Well, if I recall correctly, we have stuff blocking the windshield, right?
Yeah. You mean like armor plating and stuff, or I'm confused?
If I recall correctly, we had like fences and stuff. Well,
Yeah. You had like metal grating on the windshield.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about the passenger roll down shield window there?
I would say all the windows have some sort of grating, and up until now, you guys have been opening doors to lean out and shoot.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to open.
So,
Mhm.
would you be open to a combined action between you and me?
Oh, a simul action?
Burn?
Sure, definitely.
Well, not simul action, a group action, I guess you could say, or a
Yeah.
paired action. Xavier's gonna just quickly turn around and says, "Closer the better."
Isaac will nod vigorously.
Okay, so then what I would like to do, and probably Isaac would like to do perhaps, is that now you can tell me how many turns this takes, Squee,
Okay.
and how far up. But what I want to do is put that pedal to the floor. Go over. I can't move the white van, but I'm gonna have it move it down. Down. Yep.
Hang on.
Yep. Down.
There you go.
And
there you go.
then
Yep.
I'm gonna. Okay. So I want to move it down and then just strafe along here and let Isaac do what Isaac wants to do.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
tell me how many turns I can do it, and I'll spend my entire action doing that if necessary, if it takes a full 15 seconds or.
no, believe it or not, going 20 miles an hour faster than someone else when you're already very close to them is actually really fast. I was just thinking about this the other day. Is how like, a car is zooming past you on the highway. You're like, whoa, they're really only going like 10 or 15 miles faster than you are.
Yeah.
So I'd say that would take 2 actions to get to parallel with number 2. 3 actions to get parallel
All
with
right.
number 1.
Well, where do you want to go? Do you want to go 3, 2, or 1?
I'm going to go all the way to 1. So I'm going to spend all my
Alright.
actions to do that. And then, so that's me. This is me pairing up with Isaac's action. So Isaac,
Mhm.
I guess, can do whatever he wants
I will.
at this point.
I will throw open the left-hand van door using 1 action, and I would like to, when we get up to number 1, shoot at the gunner.
I'm going to go ahead and move you up there, yeah, because you used
Yeah.
all of your actions. So, yeah, you get to go up there. So, you're there. Hold on.
Sweet.
Even though we're in a moving van, I can still make an aimed shot at somebody at half my bonuses. So I'm going to shoot.
Correct, sir.
Unless I can shoot at the driver from this vantage point.
No, like I
No?
said, no. The driver is protected except from above. The gunner, however, is from the position you're in, considering that he is facing another direction, which will be more apparent later. He's only got about 30% cover from the chair itself.
I'll take the chance. So,
But you can see from this distance that he is wearing the same type of golden armor you are wearing.
okay. So I will take my shot. 1d20 plus 4, which is halved bonuses. Boom!
Wow. Jeez. Why is it whenever you shoot one of these zealots,
Straight through the armor.
straight through the armor?
He's a fucking gunslinger. This is what he does.
true.
He's our sexy Atlantean friend.
This guy is not facing you. He was about to shoot the hovercraft, so he doesn't even see this coming. So just roll
Rip.
damage, please.
33 damage?
Well, then.
Brap.
The gunner is dead. The gunner is
Good job.
dead.
Sweet!
Good teamwork, me and Isaac.
Yup.
Good teamwork, me. All right.
Alright, that's my turn.
Sweet.
So it's
Okay.
Gold One Gunner now.
Gold
since
One Gunner
Isaac
is
and I
dead.
Paired off to do this.
Gold one gunner is dead.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to remove all of his actions. Gold 2 pilot.
Yeah.
Gold 2 pilot. Gold 2 pilot is going to. Ooh. Which did he think is the bigger threat? What kind of pistols did you use, Isaac?
Just his normal 6 shooters.
Okay. Gold 2 pilot is going to think that a golden hovercraft firing at them is probably the greater threat. And it is going to hang on. Okay, so this, and I'd say about a 45-degree arc is like that. All right. It's going to move slightly this way. I don't think I wrote it down. Talavac?
Mhm.
If I did not write it down, I'm looking now. No, I didn't. You're Oh, no. They're fixed. I wrote down they're fixed. Never mind. He's gonna have to get right behind you to fire. So he's gonna do this.
Okay.
And the 2 is gonna follow him. I forgot. For some reason, I thought the laser guns were not fixed, but they are fixed. All right, so he is going to fire his 2 front lasers.
Lasers.
Lasers. All right, and
Oh, wow.
That's gonna hurt.
So
Come
his
on,
lasers are 2d4 times 10.
So, yeah.
Ouch. Okay.
1d4.
So that is 140 points of mega damage to the back.
Wow.
STC damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
STC. You
Yes,
need to
so-
you need to actually
Just
say
up
STC.
So Lucas, the laser blast is so close and so accurate that from your position, because you're sitting in the turret near the back, you can see that the back of your hovercraft is melting. Like it was hit bad. Your turret seems okay, but the back of the hovercraft, like if this thing had a tailgate, it don't know more.
Good heavens.
Alright, so that is Gold Pilot number 2. Gold Pilot number 3. What's he going to do? He is going to do the same thing to the white truck. He's
You
within
can touch me.
50 feet.
Roll one.
Don't touch me!
I-
19.
At least it wasn't a 20.
That is true. Alright, so that's going
Alright.
to go above the AR value.
Yeah.
So 50 points of SDC. FDC. I said it right this time.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
All right.
easy.
So now we have 381 out of 440. Okay. Sweet.
Okay. That is his action.
At this point,
and
we
we're
call it damage.
back up to Gold Gunner number dose. Gold Gunner is going to let the pilot take care of the guys in front of him. He's going to fire on Blue Truck because that's the closest line of
No,
sight to him.
blue truck, no.
All right, so that's an 11.
That's
That
way
is-
further than 50.
Yeah, it's a hit barely.
Can he make dodge moves or anything? On a
He
straight
can... Yeah. Basically, well, no, he'd have his bonuses, though he doesn't have any bonuses, at
Yeah.
a -10. So yes, he can make a straight roll at a -10.
Still
Which
at a
means you
-10?
have to- Yeah,
Well, yeah.
it's gunfire.
Yeah, closer than 50 feet, it's a -10 and no bonuses. Beyond 50
Right.
feet, it's a -10 with your bonuses.
Stupid, sexy lasers. God, just do the damage.
Like they're going as fast as light. Do you
I
think
know.
a -10 isn't fair?
All right, 50 points of SDC as it hits the front of the truck.
Okay,
Is that
I don't know how
with
much.
or without armor? Does
I-
that have armor value?
You didn't give us
I
any,
didn't give you guys
like,
those stats.
defenses or anything.
Hang on.
Mm.
Here, I'm gonna be fair about this. Give them the same AR value as your van because they're all kind of armored up.
I have it open here. So it's AR9, same
All right.
SDC? Or
No, give it 2/3 of the SDC because they're smaller than you.
2/3. Let me get out a
Alright.
fucking calculator.
40 times. Wait.
0.6.
40 divided by 3, then times that by 2, so they have about... It's 293. Can we
Yeah.
round up to 300?
Yes, we can. 300 SDC.
Okay.
AR9, 300 SDC.
Then-
All right.
This brave van has 250 left.
Okay, that is Gold Gunner number 2's actions for this turn. Lucas.
Can I see either the driver of 2 or 1?
Not the driver of 1. Not the driver of 2. No, you can't. Like I said, you have to be up above them to see the drivers.
Fuck it. Lucas is jumping over to 2.
Like a spider
Well-
monkey.
If this succeeds, you'll probably be able to see the driver.
If it fails, you're going under.
you do realize you're going 100 and... well, right now you're probably going like 100 miles an hour.
Don't stop, Lucas. Don't
No,
Don't
I'm
stop
not
believing.
Lucas at all.
No.
Hold
So-
on to this feeling.
Lucas, have any kind of acrobatics or jumping skill?
Yes.
Yes. You know what? Before I do any of that, Lucas is going to cast a spell. He needs to be armed before he does this.
That's probably a good thing to do. All right, so you will cast a spell, and you're going to be your action.
Yep, that's going to be my action.
Got it.
You can either do it 2 or 3. I'm not too picky.
I round down, so 2.
Alright. So, to be very specific, he's going to be. Let me triple check this. Is it green pie? Yes. Yes. He's going to get a homing cream pie.
Okay.
I can see the cherry
All right.
blinking. You know what I'm saying? Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay. So you cast homing cream pie. Yellow truck. It's your turn.
Oh, that's me! Yay! I love that. Even though I have to say, okay, can I just have a brief aside of the way we do combat?
Mm-hmm.
It seemed kind of weird that I got to act at the same time as Isaac, right? But I had to spend all my actions. So sure, we're at a good place now, but everyone else gets to act now instead of me. So
Mhm.
it balances out. You know what I mean? I can't even fucking dodge. So, anyway.
I like it better
I
too
was
because
thinking
it's so
about
much.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was gonna say I like it better too because it's so much easier than trying to think. Okay, well it takes 3 actions. So where is he at this action? Where is he at this action?
Exactly. It's just you just use them as turn points or hit
Mhm.
points, right? Very simple. Okay. Anyway, yellow truck. Everyone's firing at 3 now. Yellow truck is like, don't we have a plan? But so 3's been damaged a little bit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry,
You know
letting
what?
Kitty in.
I say then is it okay if the yellow truck moves up to like say here? We'll have enough
yeah.
acceleration to do that and fire.
Yeah.
All right, small arms fire on truck 3. Go! Okay,
That is
10.
just barely a hit.
Yeah, fuck
Not
yeah.
above their AR though.
So no damage to
Yes.
their armor, or just no damage.
So no damage. So basically, the
Oh.
small arms fire hits, but it plinks off the
Same.
sides.
Okay,
Lame.
works for me. We have the same rules, so it works. Okay,
All right. Blue
back
truck.
to yellow truck.
Blue truck will kind of try and do the same thing. He's going to move up a little bit and fire again at number 3.
Okay.
Let's see if he can do it this time.
With RPG rockets
No.
flying off.
All he is doing is creating fireworks. He's creating an ambiance for this entire fight.
Yeah. You can all hear explosions as RPGs fly around all sides of you.
This is getting crazy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Talavac, your turn, sir.
Okay. Can I see behind me at all, or am I fixed forward?
You can see behind you with like a rear view type mirror.
Okay. How well? Can I see the top of my own vehicle, or anything like that? Or
Oh yeah. You can see the top of your vehicle, and you can see what's directly behind you.
do I see this crazy son of a bitch jump?
He hasn't jumped yet.
He hasn't jumped yet.
Oh, he hasn't jumped yet.
No,
That's
he's
right.
casting a spell.
Damn it! I want to slam on the brakes, but I can't. All right.
What do you mean
I'm
you
gonna
can?
speed.
You can do
Of course
that.
you can.
Absolutely. This
Okay,
is the loot
'cause it-
truck.
Yeah, he's tearing us apart. I gotta take. Okay, I'm gonna slam on the brakes, and this guy's gonna plow in the back of me. I know it, but damn it, I want him to stop
It's
shooting.
not
at
our
me.
truck. It's
Yeah.
not our hover
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's not like we got to take this back
Oh
to
my
the dealership.
god,
Well-
this is gonna be insane.
And
Oh
hopefully,
boy.
Technically-
the driver forgot to put his seatbelt on.
That would be hilarious. But technically, Talavac wanted to keep this hover vehicle. Just saying.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter now. Doesn't
We can
matter
get our
now.
hands on another. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right,
I like this one, but I'll take any. So,
Give me a second while I look up ramming rules for vehicles, because
Okay.
I've never had to deal with that before. and-
I don't think there's such thing, but I'm not aware of it.
Okay,
I think
well,
it's a thing called GM's discretion. What do you think would happen in this circumstance?
I am creating a
Alright.
controlled crash, GM.
here's what I'm going to have you do.
Mhm.
So you're slamming on the brakes, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to have you make an attack roll.
Okey-doke.
And what this is going to demonstrate is the timing of your brakes. Now, this is going to bypass the AR because, well, it's going to hit you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. This is going to hit. I just need you to roll a d20 to kind of simulate Talavac's timing.
Okay, so a straight D20.
Yes, straight d20.
Okay.
Okay. So the timing is such that basically you hit the brakes. The pilot maybe has a split second to react, kind of, and he dips his nose down a little bit. Now he's going to take, oh my god, because he's going at 100 flipping miles an hour. He is going to take 10 points of SDC damage. I was going to do 1d6 times 10. And my thought was if you rolled high enough, that would be straight to the laser turrets, but not enough, so he takes 10 SDC damage.
Okay.
And you are both like, whoops, yeah, fine. You're both like, here now. Like that.
Okay. All right.
Now you slammed on the brakes, which means you haven't stopped completely, so you're both going about maybe 50 miles an hour right now.
Okay, we're decelerating as
Exactly.
Okay.
And he takes 10 SDC. So.
I spoke too soon. Apparently, there are some sort of ramming or crash rule damage, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's in
I'll-
Heroes Unlimited. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's on Heroes Limited. Yeah.
I'll look up at another
Later
time.
on,
I
yeah.
have that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so right now, your discretion. Yay.
Okay. So that is one of your turns, Talavac. Golden Gunner number 3. What is Golden Gunner number 3 going to do? He.
Be an asshole.
I think that's a given.
Don't shoot
He's
at
probably
Blue.
going to take.
He's
oh,
so
man.
courageous.
Actually, yeah, no, he is going to shoot at Blue because Blue is firing rockets incompetently, but still firing rockets nonetheless.
Yeehaw!
He's trying.
The thing I love about it is like there's 2 or 3 people with RPGs, so they're all just going every which direction. So he takes a shot at the blue truck, and that's going to be a hit, unless the
Shit.
blue truck tries to dodge or something.
Doesn't have any actions.
Well then, all right then, that is 1d6 times 10, so 30 points of SDC.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Okay, gold pilot number 1. Gold pilot number 1.
Hello.
What's he want to do? Oh, his gunner's dead. You can see his gunner's dead.
Shot him in
Riddle.
the head.
Riddle.
He is going to... Ooh, I'm going to see if he can do this. Hang on, he's going to roll a piloting check.
Uh-oh.
Because he's going to try and do something pretty skilled.
He's gonna
no.
try and do a pit maneuver. Oh,
Oh, he's gonna try
jeez.
running us off the fucking road.
Yeah.
No. No, he's not actually. He's going to slam on the brakes and
Uh-oh.
at the same time turn the wheel this way. So basically, he moves backwards, and as soon as he clears your van, he skids over like this.
Okay.
That is his turn, though. So he doesn't get to do that and also try and do something. So basically,
okay.
he slams on the brakes and skids over behind you. Isaac,
Okay.
your turn.
You better do something
I'm sorry,
about that.
I'm sorry, not Isaac. Red truck.
Red truck. Okay, red truck's gonna stay on target on 3.
All right. Are you gaining on him or?
Move up a little bit.
Okay. That sound good?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that
Okay.
sounds good.
Okay. And just
All right.
pop up again.
You're less than 50 feet, so
Okay.
you only need 5s there. Stay on target. 18. All right, that's a hit. That's gonna pass his AR. So do
Okay.
damage.
1d6 times 10.
Yay.
20.
Okay.
Better than 0.
As the small arms fire and machine guns start to take its toll on it. All right, Isaac, your turn.
Oh boy. Huh. I'm gonna need to think about this really quickly.
If you want a metagame suggestion, I say you pull Lucas and jump onto that fucker. He's right up against us.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot us face full of laser.
What I was actually thinking was shooting the lasers. Because I can
That's
shoot
also
I can
an
shoot the
option.
front lasers.
That's also a pretty decent option. Okay.
Yeah. I still can't shoot the pilot, right? Because there's no way for me to see him
Right.
at all.
No, you have to be above them. They are like down below, but the top is exposed. So like they're in a lowered convertible, I guess is what you'd call it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do the crazy thing.
Oh.
Yay!
Okay.
All right.
So, one action to slam open the doors.
The back
and-
doors, right?
Yeah, the back doors. And could I also use that action to jump? Or no?
Am I understanding you're taking a running start, slamming open the doors, and continuing on with your momentum?
Yes.
Then yes, I'd say that.
So badass. You're gonna die, but this is so badass.
All right.
I just love the idea of Isaac exploding out of the back of the van. All right. Do you have any acrobatic or balance skills?
Yes, I do.
Or jump skills? What do you have?
I have sense of balance, work parallel rings and bars, climb rope, backflip. Do you want me to backflip? I would love to backflip.
Oh no! Oh god.
I don't think you can take a running start, bust through doors, and backflip. I don't know how the physics would work with that.
I've seen you backflip in other games, Burn.
Hey. Hey. We don't talk about the times I failed backflipping with a 98%.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I'll let you do. If you want to take 2 actions, I would let you open the doors, turn around, and backflip onto it. Otherwise, you're going to have to roll a sense of balance. Now, keep in mind
I'll
there's
roll a
going to be a
sense of
penalty
balance.
to either one. Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to need a penalty of minus 20.
Okay.
So make it harder by 20.
So I have to hit a 59. I fail by 3.
All right.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad at all. So here's what happens. Isaac explodes out of the back of the van in this like cat-like grace, with his like the Morpheus, like his legs are up in the air, his arms are up, and he hits the front of the vehicle, slides a little bit, and catches onto like the front grille.
Mm-hmm.
So Isaac, your
Nice.
feet are dangling about 6 inches above the ground, and you are barely hanging on.
And
with
it's like
your-
120 miles per hour or some bullshit like that, right?
All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm also gonna. Is it fair to say that Isaac would have holstered his guns before trying such a crazy maneuver?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're holding on. Gotcha. So yeah, you're Indiana Jones in the front of this. This
Exactly.
Can I
Cool.
use another action to get on to climb?
Not yet. Now you will later.
Yeah, you gotta
All
wait.
right.
You gotta wait. It's true. You really should only be able to do one action per turn. You know what I mean? Like some actions take longer than others, so sometimes they use 2 or 3 turns.
Mhm.
But it's like being like, can I just shoot him 3 times in a row and use all my actions? No, just do it once and wait for it. So
Okay.
it makes sense.
Okay, what's number 2 gonna do? He's
got a face full of the rear of this thing.
He did. Talavac,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have to do an opposed piloting check.
Okie dokie.
He's going to try and slam on the gas and I almost said twerk.
Oh my god.
Oh
on the
my
gas
god.
And jerk to the side in an attempt to make you fishtail.
I gotcha.
So because like basically your bumper's on his hood and he's gonna try and push forward and push your rear to the side. So you're gonna have to do an opposed piloting check. Now remember you have a minus 10, so it has to be a harder by 10 because you're unfamiliar with the craft.
Okay, so that would make it an 88 total. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So go ahead and roll.
Yes, please.
Okay. I did it.
Oh my god.
I think I did it.
So here's what happens.
Uh-huh.
He steps on the gas and jerks over to the side, trying to get you to fishtail. You, like a rock, your back end goes with him a little bit, and then just goes almost like slips right back into place, stable and steady as the ground. So he is basically like this now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. That is gold pilot number 2. Gold pilot number 3 is he can't do anything. Gold pilot number 1's in the way. Gold pilot number 3. Well, gold pilot number 3 is going to come back here. He's going to slam on the brakes. And he's going to try and start taking on some of these other vehicles. All right, that's gold pilot number 3's turn. Okay, Lucas, you have an action left.
Oh boy. So, before I take any other particular actions, can I see the freaking driver from where I am?
You haven't jumped on yet.
Yes. I was hoping to avoid needless actions, but
No, like I said, you can't unless you're above the vehicle, like on it or flying above it or somehow. You're on level with it, so you can't see it right now.
all right.
Stop making him repeat it.
No.
Alright.
I never mind clarifying things. It's fine.
Oh boy. Let me just. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Lucas is going to need to. Lucas is going to need to do this unless I can actually throw my 300+ foot or freaking rocket of a pie into the
Here's what I would say. If I understand what you're thinking, you're less than 4 feet from this thing.
Mhm.
If you roll a good enough acrobatic check, it would count as a movement, and you can in rifts you can move and attack. So if you roll well enough, you could move and still throw your pie, but you'll have to roll pretty well. You know what I mean? Like if Lucas rolls good enough that he makes it look like he's just running from one thing to another thing, he'll have time to throw it. If he doesn't roll good enough where he has to stop and steady himself or something, he won't. If that makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. I guess he will try.
Right.
Okay. So, any particular penalties or whatever?
Yes, harder by 20.
Skill check. 20. Make sure this is sense of balance.
Okay.
Sense of balance. Harder by 20. Interesting. I succeed by 13.
Yes, you do. You succeed, and you succeed well. You land. So you were like here. You land about 7-8 feet. I mean, like you land on it. Don't have to take more than a split second to steady yourself, and can kind of move forward a few more feet to where you can see the driver.
Lucas, at this point, he's close enough. Oh boy, so he's on the opposing sides. Okay. He's going to actually throw his pie at the gunner that's there.
Okay.
Because he's in a hairy position.
He is.
I'm
glad that you know this.
I've beyond noticing to double check homing pie. Yep. Okay. 4, 7. Well, is it okay? We're on a moving vehicle, but we're also kind of stationary, and I'm throwing it kind of downwind. Do I get the still the penalty for the throw?
Yes, because no. I'm going to say no, because if I think about it this way, if you were fighting someone inside the van with all the doors closed, would I give you a penalty? No, I can't imagine I would, unless the driver was doing something crazy. And this is a hovercraft. I will say no. You get the penalties. I mean, I'm sorry. Wow. That made no sense. That made no sense. Yeah. I will say that this is not counted as a moving vehicle for this specific target.
Okay. Take this.
Oh my god. Alright, so that is a homing pie.
It is a homing pie.
Golden Gunner number 2 has no actions left, so he's gonna take this.
For his next melee, he is going to be temporarily blinded. -4 to lots of things.
Oh wow.
Since this does hit him in the face, because homing pie always hits things in the face.
Literally, so the pie does no damage. It literally is just a cream pie to the face.
Yes.
I was expecting like his head to explode or something.
Genius.
No. You can dodge only just normal whipped cream pie. It has a normal flavor, good for laughs.
I love the idea like this, because the gunner was turning towards you because a man just jumped on his vehicle. He's turning to shoot said man. He turns around to get a pie in the face. Spoiler alert, he is somewhat confused. Alright, Televac, it's your turn.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, you said that this is how I'm not connected to him anymore, right? I'm just like,
Correct. Yeah, you're not connected to him.
okay, okay. I'm going to move back onto the road, and I'm going to try to fishtail one.
Okay.
All right.
Because I don't know you were on that one.
That is true.
Yep.
25 feet? Yeah, you could do that. All right, so we're going to make an opposed piloting check
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Make yours harder by 10 again.
Oh.
68. Right.
Oh, wait, I still did it.
Yeah, but his was better.
Oh, okay.
So you clip it, and you try and nudge it. And what happens is you get behind it, you nudge it, and the driver is able to maintain it. So Isaac, in the front, because all you can see right now is front of giant golden vehicle, the vehicle wavers a bit. That's all you feel.
Oh, goody.
All right, Talak, that's one of your turns. Gold pilot number
Now
one.
it's the pilot's turn.
Oh my god. Gold pilot number one's gonna shoot. Isaac, blissfully, your legs aren't dangling like right in front of the turrets. They're actually in between them. So, as you hang onto the vehicle, on either side of you, powerful lasers blast at the.
Oh!
All right.
This is gonna hurt.
This is gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
this is gonna hurt.
All right, so 120 SDC
Ow.
To our truck?
to the truck.
Ow.
To our van. Oh
Yeah, the
boy.
van,
Okay,
yeah.
so let me see. 120. Okay, I know what I'm doing when it's my action again. See, if I save something, I'd be okay. So we're down to 260. We're almost at half SDC.
All right. So Isaac, if you look behind you, you see that the lasers start burning into the back of the van, melting the armor plating on it. The doors are still there and intact, but the armor plating on them is gone.
Okay.
All right.
I would like to use my turn to climb up.
Yes, I can imagine you would.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to make a skill roll, or do I just climb up?
No, well, okay. No, actually, you just climb up. I actually read this in one of the books a little bit earlier. If you get knocked down or in a situation like this where you're prone, it's basically losing a melee action to simulate getting up. So you can just take an action to get up. Now, you can take your other action if you want to do something, or you can wait. It's up to you.
Oh,
It's not going to make a big difference either way.
I just have a question. This
Mm-hmm.
guy's in a closed compartment, right?
No, you're up above
It's an open
him.
open
If
top?
you were, yeah, exactly. If you are standing like here, you can look down into it. It's an open top.
Okay. I will sonically call my weapons to my hands. So that's going to burn 2 ISP, and I'm going to shoot the fucker.
Okay.
Yeah. Since I'm in a moving vehicle, if we're in the same moving vehicle, do I still not be able to?
No, like I said, if I'm not going to make Lucas have the penalty, you won't have the penalty either.
Okay. So I'm just going to shoot him. 1d20 plus 7.
Well then. Well, guess who doesn't have any actions left? Guess who doesn't get protection from the armor? Because every time Isaac shoots one of these bastards,
Whee!
he's really, really good. Okay. Pilot number one is dead, which is going to make things interesting.
Very interesting. I like how implicitly this last few turns have been Talabak and Isaac just fucking with each other.
Yeah.
Gold pilot number 3. Gold pilot number 3. Gold pilot number 3 is just going to slam on the brakes and crash into yellow truck.
We should probably get a piloting check to try to avoid that, right?
Yes. Well, no, he's got no actions left.
But with all due respect, it's your call, Mr. GM. But even if you have no actions left, you can still parry because it's a very quick action. And I'm assuming the same time it takes for him to brake, the yellow car might also have that same opportunity to brake or avoid the check. So I would assume that an opposed piloting check would determine who's better, who has a better reaction speed in regards to this.
That to me makes no. That to me makes sense. That actually is a well-argued argument. So sure, I'll go with it.
Okay.
So he's going to brake. So opposed piloting check. Ooh. Just roll.
So you have to succeed by
basically,
how much we succeed by, right? Or is it who rolls lower?
Okay, so here's the thing. They both have a piloting skill of 90.
Great.
Because
So it is whoever rolls lower then.
Exactly.
I rolled lower.
Okay. So the yellow truck veers out of the way. Now he's going to have to veer. Actually, you can choose what direction he veers.
Okay. Whoop.
You
you know what? To be fair, because I described this, because being able to veer is being able to take an action. How about I just slow down, and so 3 goes to where he would be, and then he's slowed down to there. You know what I mean? Because it's really him just hitting the brakes a little bit because he sees this guy being like, "Oh shit, he's trying to ram me." Brake.
That makes sense. That makes sense a lot. Okay, so that's gold pilot number 3's turn. Okay, Talavac, you're the only one with actions left.
Okay, I am going to try to police maneuver fishtail number 1 and try to spin him around.
But you see me.
You see Isaac standing on top of the hovercraft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do.
Into it, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna decelerate, and then I'm gonna go into 3.
I don't think you can go back that far. Well,
I'll let him come to me then.
No, you're not going to be able to catch up with him by deaccelerating because he is also deaccelerating. I'd say you'd get to like here.
And I'd like to throw it in reverse and just floor it.
You're going 100 and almost 120 miles an hour. You're not going to be able to stop and go in reverse.
I thought I'd try. Okay, never mind.
Let's see here. If you use your other, because you have one more action. If you use your other action, you could get to like here.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, so let me grade these. And voila. Okay.
Okay, so round 2. Let's see which enemies actually still exist. Gold pilot number 1, no. Gold
I love
gunner
how
number
all
1.
of this has happened
no.
in 15 seconds.
I know. All right, gold gunner number 2, who's at a -4 to everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's practically blind while driving a truck now.
Well, he's a gunner. He's a gunner. The gunner is still going to take a shot at Lucas, but he's got a -4. This is going to be hard. All right.
So.
He hits, but not past your armor. Do you attempt to... You can attempt to dodge it. It'd be at a -10.
And
Are they within hand-to-hand combat range?
The gun... No, they're not. The gunner...
Okay.
Lucas is up here. The gunner's back here.
Yeah, so
Okay.
about 10 feet-ish.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There. Will Lucas try to take an entire turn to try to dodge? No.
All right. Then your armor will
Gonna
take...
hope that the armor will take such things.
Your armor takes 10 SDC damage as he
son of a bitch.
just barely clips your armor, trying to see through the cream pie. Okay, that's 2 actions.
It's like a big bird shit in his face.
So, yeah, Piph, really good call there. Right. Speaking of, it's your turn.
Oh boy. He's going to unsheath the shotgun spear thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to spin it to the blunt end and try to hit him with it.
The gunner?
Yes.
Okay.
He's specifically trying to knock him. Actually, what the flip is the gunner see? Is he standing there? Is he sitting
No,
down?
he's sitting down in a sit-down turret. So the gun is in front of him, covering him up to his neck. He's sitting in a chair. The back of the chair goes up to about his shoulder blades. The sides are somewhat exposed, and you can basically from the way you guys are, the way you're facing each other, you can see his helmeted face.
Okay. He's a lot more entrenched than I thought he was. This will be a problem, kind of.
The inner monologue.
Well, I will say the sides are less so because he has to get in and out somehow, and you are about 7-8 feet away, so you can move up to him if you need to. Which actually you will need to if you want to hit him with a spear.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
I just can't shove him out because he's freaking sitting down in the thing. It's the worst. Alright, is there...
I will say, again, also, if you close to within 5 feet of him, he can't use the turret to shoot you. For obvious reasons.
Right. You know what? I'll have Yellow Truck act, and then I'll take my turn after that. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever keeps things moving.
Yeah.
All right, Yellow Truck. Yellow Truck does not like this position. How many actions would it take for it to do something like? Oh God. Wait. Can the back turret have this arc of fire, or does it have
the back turret has
this
the
arc of
360.
fire? Oh Jesus Christ! So I'll get hit regardless. You know what? It's gonna just slow down a little bit then. Fuck it. They're brave. I got brave men in here. It's gonna just keep shooting at 3.
Yeah, that's...
Because I'm pretty sure all the vans are concentrating fire on 3. So, okay. Just roll damage. Roll the hit. Now that's
good. Yeah, that small arms fire gets through.
24 times 10. 40 points of damage.
Very nice. That actually was incredibly... So, a little bit of retaliation for the trying to run you over thing.
Yeah, motherfucker.
All right. Lucas. I'm sorry, Lucas, yeah, you were going to take your turn.
Yes. He doesn't know how this is going to work, but he's going to try to actually get him out of the turret. He's going to go to one side and attack him with the blunt end of the spear.
Okay. Here's what I would say. Are you just going to attack his main body? Or are you doing a called shot?
I'm going to say that this is going to be an uncalled shot.
Got it. I think what this would have to do would be do enough damage basically to conceivably move him, if that makes sense. There's physics involved. If you hit him hard, his body will move.
All right.
I learned this in science class.
Should I just use the... I should probably just use the basic blunt weapon damage stuff. I'm basically using this as a staff.
Do you have... So do you have staff as a...
Well, blunt is under staff.
Yeah.
Like staff is blunt.
Okay.
Staffs counts as blunt weapons, yeah.
That'll work.
So that's 1d6 of damage. Got it. 4... Yeah, okay.
he's going to try and parry with his bare hands. So,
Doesn't the pie give a -4 to that as well?
yes,
Yes.
it
He's
does.
technically blind? Okay.
Yes, it does. So, he still succeeds, though.
Oh.
Wow, it's impressive.
So he, like, bats it aside with his hand.
Okay.
Not really. You needed a 50-50, honestly.
Yeah.
Because a 10 would have gotten it. Would have tied it.
Alright, that is an action for Lucas. Blue truck.
Blue truck! Save the world day after day. Slows down a little bit and it's going to fire into the side of this thing. Hopefully, maybe, finally.
Alright.
Boom! 10 or 11.
That is a hit, but not enough to get past its AR. So the RPG hits it.
Oh my god!
But a glancing strike that actually skips the RPG up and above, and boom.
Crazy.
Morale
Alright,
in
next.
the blue truck is at an all-time low.
You made me snort, you motherfucker. All right, let's continue.
Telepack, it's your turn.
Okay. Here, let me see. Okay, yes. I'm gonna keep continuing what I was gonna do, and I went 3. I'm like at this point, 3 to ram. I'm ram 3 from the back.
Oh,
I mean-
wait. Oh, you mean you're just gonna keep decelerating?
Yeah, like I did with 2, I'm doing with 3.
Got it. All right. In that case, just like last time, roll me an attack die. A 1d20, just a regular 1d20.
Oh, okie
You know what? I'm sorry. We shouldn't do it that way because we've already decided that there's a way to do that, which is an opposed piloting check because he has a chance to react to it. So roll me a piloting check harder by 10.
Order by 10. Okay, gotcha. All right.
So just add 10 to whatever you roll.
Okay. Well,
Oh, wow.
needless.
Okay.
Okay.
You hit him. Let's see here. Do me 1d6 times 10 Pauls.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
Right.
What's a
So
2?
20 points of mega damage. I'm sorry,
SDC.
SDC.
Squee!
I'm sorry, I'm so used to it.
No. I would do the same
Combat.
thing. I would do the same thing.
Right. So there he goes. All right, this guy is he's been hit a bit. Right, Gold Gunner number 3. Gold Gunner number 3. Gold Gunner number 3. I think he's starting to realize that Blue Truck is not that competent, despite the fact that they're firing rockets. And he's going to go for the much more competent Yellow Truck.
No, that's a false idea.
Alright, so Gold Gunner number 3 fires a 12.
Hits, and I think I have AR 9, so that
I
hit.
believe so.
Mhm.
Alright, so then 60
60.
SDC.
All right, I got 220 left.
Alright, so that is 2 turns. Alright, okay, so I know Gold Pilot is, number 1 is dead, but this is when what happened to what you did is going to cause effects. Isaac,
Yeah?
I'd
I'd like to do a joint action.
Wait. Red truck.
Red
didn't
truck.
Go.
Yeah, red truck.
Red truck.
Red
No,
truck.
I know Red Truck didn't
Oh.
go. I'm not saying Isaac. It's not Isaac's turn.
Oh,
Okay.
It's the dead
Blue one
pilot.
pilot.
There's no one flying this here hovercraft.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
Because you shot and killed him. I'm going to need you to roll me a balance check with a -30.
Son of a
Because
bitch.
this thing starts, basically it nosedives into the ground and starts, like, the nose hits the ground and starts kicking up dirt with a massive jolt.
That's
And it's just
minus
going like
30. Ugh.
Uh,
Okay.
Alright, so that's still not that bad.
It's
Um,
flying cowboy.
Isaac? Guess where you are again. Basically,
Oh.
the nose pivots down, hits the dirt, jolts you forward, you start rolling, and because you didn't fail too horribly, You grab onto something on the front of the craft just before you hit the ground. You're now on the front of the hovercraft again.
So this will be perfect
Bitch.
for
Okay.
joint action.
Though you do know, seeing the side in front of you, you need to get off this thing or get to somewhere more sheltered. This thing is going to keep crashing into the dirt, and you will crash along with it soon.
Yeah, I have an idea for that. I have a question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do my guns go flying?
Yeah, they're going to have to, because you have to grab onto something. So your guns go flying. And you're still, I'd say at this point, you're traveling 70 to 60 miles an hour. So your guns fly off to the, I'm going to say, because you're here and you roll this way, I'd say your guns fly off that direction.
Great. Okay.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
I know.
Red truck.
Okay. Is two trucks still moving, or is it stopped?
Is which truck?
Number 2 truck.
Number 2.
Number 2 is still moving.
Still moving? Okay. Well, red guy here sees the vulnerability. He's going to just move forward and try to secure the number 2 truck. Since this one flipped, this one's rammed into this truck, he's going to try to secure the number 2 truck.
Could you define secure?
He's going to get closer to it, try to take shots at it if he can, or try to make it.
Is he
veer
going
off
to just
the road.
attack the number 2 truck with his weapons?
No, not yet.
Oh, so he's just for now, right now,
Yeah.
he's just getting closer to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want to go? Okay, here's the thing. If any of the trucks leave the road at these speeds, they're going to have to make piloting checks every turn because the road is the only semi-flat thing here.
Okay, let's say as much. I want to keep up with the truck. I don't want to lose it.
Got
You know
it.
what
So
I'm saying?
you want to go
Yeah.
like to there.
Uh-huh.
Got it. Okay, so that's Red Truck's turn.
Sorry if I make things so difficult. I
No,
don't,
it's,
yeah.
it's fine. All right,
Okay.
Isaac, it's your turn.
I'd like to do a paired action.
Okay. Isaac and Xavier, it's your turn.
Sweet. The concept is that I would like to do a piloting check, or pretty much just slow down the car, keep it nice and easy, so Isaac can jump in.
Okay.
Because the back doors are still open. Because
They are.
They were still open when he went through them. So how do you want to do this, Mr. GM?
Here's what I'm going to do. You're going to do a piloting check. Isaac's going to do a, if you wanted to, you do have the ability to backflip. Or you could just do a sense of balance check.
What's the penalties on both?
It's going to be a -20 for both.
Then I'm gonna take the backflip.
Sweet.
Because
Backflip onto me. So
I'd
should
rather
roll
have a
first,
78.
see how close I can get?
I'm sorry?
Can I roll first to see how close I can
Exactly.
get? Or
Yeah.
do I just get
you know what?
close?
That's the smart play here. Yes, you go first, and that will determine the modifier Isaac needs.
Yeah, that
That's
makes sense.
much smarter.
All right,
Yeah.
so do I have any modifiers?
I'm gonna say a -10, only because it's not hard to slow down, but it is hard to slow down close to your friend, but not on top of him. So,
So
minus
make it harder by 10. Okay. Add 10 to it. I still succeed by like 26.
Okay. Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
A -15 to your skill check, Isaac. So make it harder by 15.
Yeah, I'm calculating that. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm done. Game over. I'll see you guys later. That is the
All right.
You
second
can roll a
time.
100.
No.
Second time I have screwed up a 98% backflip roll on a second character.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to, maybe Isaac was a little zealous or misgauged or whatnot, but you step your feet up on the front and push off as hard as you can in an attempt to flip backwards into the van. You flip a little too high, a little too hard, and you strike the top of the van. If you could, please, roll me 2d6.
8.
Okay. That is going to be SDC damage to your body. Your armor sustains or cushions the blow greatly, but you take 8 SDC. And as you fall, roll me. No, there's really nothing to really simulate that. I'm going to say that you take 8 SDC and you fall towards the bottom of the van. So now you're kind of hanging onto the back of the van, and you're going to lose an action.
Okay.
So basically, this took 2 actions instead of 1. And you're hanging on the back of the van. So you've connected. You're not on the ground. You haven't fallen and at 60 miles an hour, but you have taken damage and you're still not quite safe yet.
I need to climb into the van, is what you're trying to say.
Yes, and that's yes.
Okay.
So you're hanging onto the back of another vehicle.
Yay.
All right. So that is Isaac and Xavier. Gold Gunner number 1's dead. Gold Pilot number 2, who can see what's going on behind him, but doesn't really know what to do about it. What's he going to do? He can see things are going south. Golden Pilot number 2 is gunning it. Golden Pilot number 2 starts speeding up. And very quickly he's going to be outpacing everyone. That is Golden Pilot number 2's turn. Because he needs to get his cargo. Golden Pilot number 3. Well, he was going to deal with these trucks, but the big golden hovercraft is just slammed into him. And he is mighty upset about that, so he's going to shoot it in the back. With dual blast laser cannons, that is a 9. Yes, Lucas is still on truck number 2.
Yes.
A 9 is enough to hit. Talavac,
Uh-huh.
could try to dodge that. You have a -10 to your roll and no modifier.
Oh, on a D10, D100,
D20.
D20.
No, D20.
Oh, D20. Okay. I'm sorry.
You'd have to roll a 19 or 20 if you want to dodge it, or you can just take the damage.
I would rather just take my chances. Who knows?
I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so
No, it was worth a shot. Okay.
it was. Burn one of your turns for me if you would.
Yeah, sir.
And you take 50 points of SDC.
Okay.
As the back of that hovercraft gets melted just a little bit more.
Okay.
The back of your hovercraft is not looking so hot.
It's looking very hot.
Oh yes, it's looking very well done, Piph. Touche.
Hot in a
All
bad
right.
way. Yeah.
Golden Gunner number 2.
Hi.
What's he gonna do? He can't really use a pole arm in this situation too well. Can't see that well. He's gonna draw out his knife and try to strike Isaac. And Lucas. Lucas, how long does the pie last for?
Until the end of this melee.
Okay, got it. All right, so he's going to strike at you with the knife.
See if I even have to auto parry.
No.
No.
He swipes
I
wildly
would
at
like
something.
to actually use a simultaneous action. That'd be great. And I would like to shove him. So he can't goddamn parry that son of a bitch.
Sure.
It's gonna hit him.
So I'm going to count this as a body tackle, which it hits. It certainly does. You're going to do. Excuse me. You're going to do. I believe our normal body tackle is 1d6 SDC damage plus they have a 50% chance of falling over. And that passed his armor too, so.
D6. Plus my normal hand-to-hand combat damage.
Correct, sir. Okay, so he gets 8 SDC straight to the feels, and if he gets below 50, he falls. No, he manages to stay on his feet, rocks back a bit, but he does take 8 SDC damage.
Son of a bitch.
He can't see, but he's still in the game. All right, blue truck. I'm sorry, yellow truck. Sorry, he took a simultaneous attack. So yellow truck, your turn.
Sorry about that. I was muted.
No,
Yellow truck is going to continue on with what it's doing. It can't catch up to number 2, so it's going to just straighten up a little bit here and attack number 3.
All right.
So roll my 1d20. I get a 13. Is that enough to beat its armor value?
Yes,
Armor
it is by
class?
1. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. All right, 1d4 times 10. Another 40 damage to
Woo!
it. Go,
Wow.
AK-47 dudes.
Yeah, small arms fire for the win. All right. All right. That is blue truck. Talavac, it is your turn. I'm going to say that.
No,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Blue Truck hasn't gone yet,
Blue
sir.
Truck, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lucas has
Yellow
a gun.
Yellow truck went. Lucas
Lucas.
needs to go, and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I'm gonna try to get him out of his stupid little hole again.
Okay. All right, this is like another body check or body tackle type thing?
Yes, whatever
Okay.
position it is him trying to get him to flip out of there.
Okay, that's certainly a hit. He can't really parry a body tackle. So roll me, again, 1d6 plus your physical damage. And if he gets under a 50, he falls. He got under a 50, he falls. So he takes 5 more SDC damage and falls. Basically, you knock him out of the turret and he slams against the side of the hovercraft. So he is I should actually ask. So when you came to him, did you come to this side or this side?
I'm gonna go to this side. Does this ping? Oh no, it didn't ping. I don't know. Let me this side. Okay.
Okay. So you knocked him up against this side of the craft.
Good.
Like that. And you took another 5 SDC. Okay. All right. Okay. Now it's Blue Truck's turn. Mighty, mighty Blue Truck.
Didn't it use all its turns or something?
No,
Oh,
Blue Truck still has
I
a
was
turn.
muted.
Oh.
Ha ha!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Blue Truck is trying to save the day yet again. He's going to try and keep pace with number 3, and he's going to fire more rockets. More rockets!
Well, it's a good thing they have a nice supply of these things.
Yeah. Son of a...
Oh my God! You need to stop. You need to stop doing that. You need to stop. Well, I'm gonna have a talk with this guy when I get done.
What I love, this isn't just one RPG. This is like 2 or 3. Oh man, I'm sorry, Blue Truck.
It's like the 4th of July.
Dice are going in your favor. Talavac. So Talavac,
Yes.
you can see that gold hovercraft number 2 is speeding up. Talavac knows he's the only vehicle that could even maintain speed with this.
Yes, I realize that, and I have a plan. I'm gonna peel away and go after 2.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So do you want to kind of swerve over or?
Yeah, I'm gonna swerve over and try to get behind 2 the best I can and gun it.
All right, I'd say 1 action could get you here.
Okay.
2 actions could get you there, and that's the most I'd let you use. Well, that's all you have turns left for. So 2 actions could get you there.
Sure. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I should so to be absolutely clear, you could go here and then use your last action to fire, or you can use your last action to catch up.
Knowing that he's on that, knowing Lucas is on there, I'm gonna refrain from shooting, but I want to get
Got
up
it.
to
Okay,
it.
so
Though.
we'll just burn both your turns and get you to there. I'm sorry, it so looks like Isaac just rolled a 1 trying to feed his cats.
So hard.
Food is everywhere. Okay. Golden Gunner number 3. Oh boy. He's not dumb. He knows that the Golden Hovercraft's the only thing that can catch number 2, and number 2 is their main objective. So as annoying as Yellow Truck is, he's going to turn his attentions to Talavac's hovercraft.
Big mistake. This is when Yellow Truck destroys.
How dare you snub me? I mean, snub Blue, sure, but me? Alright, this is going towards... Actually, no, Gunners can't... Well, he could make a called shot because he's not penalized. He's using a vehicle weapon system. Oh...
And I am going fast, so I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, no, he's just going to... No, he's going to try and make a called shot to your hover engines to try and stop you. It's going to be a hard shot for him, though. So to try and hit the hover engines, you're looking at a -6. He has to get a 12 with a -6. He's got no bonuses, so basically he has to get an 18.
Okay.
To hit your engines.
Okay.
He does.
Oh.
No, yeah, he
No.
does. He does.
No.
He does.
Oh.
He rolled a natural 19, -6 is 13. He needed a 12. So this is going to hit your engines. Now your engines, they have 50 STC.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
So as long as he doesn't roll a 5 or a 6, you're okay. He rolls a 1, 10
Wow.
STC to your engines. So
I am
he
still
shoots nicely, but not enough to do a lot of damage.
Oh, that dick. Okay, I know what he's doing now. I know what he's doing.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, that was close. Did my engine light come on? No, not yet. Huh? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not quite yet. All right,
Okay.
so those are his actions.
All right.
All right. Rest in Pepperoni is dead. Red Truck. Talac.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that I have two things.
I know.
Yeah. At this point here, I'm pretty sure that I'm falling behind because they're going too fast.
Yes.
Yeah. So in that case here, what's my arc of fire in the truck here? What's for the big machine gun?
Oh, you've got a 360. You're top turret.
Oh, okay.
You're
All
still
right.
well within range to hit anything.
Well, swing it around and hit 3.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Ty goes to the. Yeah, if it's okay. I'm sorry, Inferno.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
more
sorry.
familiar
Yeah.
with me. If something has an AR of 12 and you roll a 12, the AR protects it or it gets through.
Shit. I don't know.
I think it means it gets through. I think like if they have an AR of 15 and you roll a 15.
I can look it up real quick. Just
Yes,
give me 2
please.
seconds.
Sorry, I should know these things.
No, that's we don't deal with armor value very often because we mostly deal with MDC. So just let me just look it up here real quick. Armor.
I'm pretty sure that I didn't.
Armor rating. It's actually called rating, not value. Inferno armor rating. A roll over the opponent's AR does direct damage.
Yeah.
So it has to be
over.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, your machine gun hits it, but it plings off the front armor plates.
Okay.
Ties go to defender.
All right, so that's Red Truck. Isaac.
Yes.
It's your turn.
I would like to climb up.
Okay. All right. That'll be your action. You can climb up.
Okay.
And you roll into the van.
Yay.
I'm going to say, as things are going on, since it's not really that important now, this thing has continued to skitter out over here and is
Okay.
quickly being left behind by everyone else.
Yeah. I need to make a mental note of whereabouts my guns fell. Well, let's see. I don't see any other real targets, do I? Like, I'm not going to be able to see over this for the gunner, right?
No, you can see the hovercraft itself, but you're not going to be able to see the gunner.
Yeah. And same thing for this, because Lucas is in there then, right?
You can see it, but Lucas is
Yeah. So
in between you and him.
Yeah, I just try and dust myself off. That's the end of my turn.
Act like none of that happened.
Yeah.
Totally nailed it.
I meant to do that.
All right, Xavier, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm like, must remute myself. Never was muted. Okay, so Isaac is back safe on board our van, correct?
Mhm.
All right, our van has taken way too much damage, and and Isaac's been through a lot. Are gonna trust in that. I'm still parallel, right? But it's only gonna be take pretty much a few more actions, a few more seconds, and truck number 2 is gonna zoom out of our sight, right?
Correct. Or not out of your sight, but definitely out in front
Oh,
of you.
sorry, out of our range.
Yes.
It's get further and further. There's not much else I can do at the moment since my gunner is recovering himself. So I'm gonna spend my action, and I'm going to do something like. I can't take a joint action. Can I take a joint action with the yellow truck?
Sure.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Yellow truck's gonna screen me. We're gonna say maybe Xavier got over the radio and whatnot and said cover me. So yeah, yellow truck's gonna move there. I want to slow down so I can maneuver to there. So I'm gonna go do this while yellow truck does that. Is that possible?
Yes, it's absolutely possible.
Okay, then that's my action, and I
Right.
guess it's action too.
Yep. I'll take care of the yellow truck's action.
Okay.
All right. So. All right. Then Gold Pilot number Dose is going to just continue trying to speed up. And Gold Pilot number 3. Oh, this is interesting. What's he going to do? He's going to slide in behind this yellow truck right here and give him both barrels.
Uh-huh.
7 is not enough to pass his AR rating.
No.
So he fires his lasers, but it plings off the reinforced metal.
Okay.
All right, so that is Gold Pilot number 3. Okay, back up to the top. Golden Gunner number 2.
Is no more.
He's got a turret in between him and his opponent. He's going to still with the knife in his hand because he doesn't really have any other weapons on him. He's going to charge around the turret to make a swipe at at Lucas with his blind self.
Oh my gosh, I want to do this, but I don't know if I can. What I like to do, since he's charging towards me.
Mm-hmm.
How is he charging towards me, by the way?
He's gonna charge like around, because the barrel's facing this way.
Right.
So he's gonna try and charge around the back like this.
All right. Okay.
So, let me roll the attack. No. He swipes again wildly and misses. Would you like to do some sort of simultaneous thing?
May I use the momentum to to grab one of his arms and spin him around?
Yes, in fact, I believe hand-to-hand combat covers things like judo throws and the like. What hand-to-hand combat do you have?
Oh boy. I have. Let me check all of my particular hand-to-hand combats.
Crazy.
Uh,
Crazy.
If this counts, acrobatics and gymnastics. I also have boxing and running.
No, I mean your actual hand-to-hand. What is your hand-to-hand?
Oh. If you're asking if I have a judo throw through hand-to-hand, that would be no. That would be a no for that.
Oh?
My hand-to-hand is assassin.
Assassin doesn't have judo throw? That seems odd.
No.
Hang on.
No, that's martial arts.
Hang on. Let me just take a look at it real quick. Does not include the ability to jump, kick, or leap attack. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Then here's what I would do. You're trying to use his momentum against him. Could you describe for me exactly what you want to do? That'll help me understand.
If he's running forward with still pyglyphies in his face and thrusting his knife, I want to basically sidestep him, grab him, and basically kind of pull around, like spin around, pivot, and try to toss or at least point his momentum off this vehicle, which is going pretty fast, mind you.
Right.
Oh, help him along. I got you.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you do it because there's no reason why your character shouldn't be able to. Not having a judo-style body throw doesn't mean your character can't throw a body. He's just going to have, I'd say, a -1 to do so. Okay. So roll to hit -1. I'd make this -2, but he's blind and using momentum. So.
I get to use my unarmed, since this is unarmed.
Unarmed, like bonus to strike? No, it's just a straight D20 -1.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not striking him, you're trying to throw him.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to matter.
I knock him out.
You do, actually.
Elbow right to the face.
Okay, so here's what we'll say. You, even though you're not used to throwing people, you are skilled enough as a combatant that you rolled well enough that you grab him by his armor using his momentum and just flip him over the side of the hovercraft to where he falls to the ground and goes tumbling in a great cloud of dust until he actually smacks into a pillar-type rock that's about 3 feet off the ground, and you hear a
For a split moment while he was rotating, he was singing Ring Around Rosie as he then lets him go off the side.
Ring-a-ring!
Oh boy. All right. Well done. So that is gunner number 3 gone.
2.
No, gunner 2. Sorry, gold 2. We're losing bad guys. All right, yellow truck. No, has no actions left. So Lucas. No, I'm sorry. Blue truck.
It is Lucas again. That's because it was on his turn.
Oh,
I
right. So it is
one
Lucas
more
again.
action left.
Yes, you do.
Let's see. How much of a distance is this? All right. He's going to try to move over to the driver and going to point the pointy part of the staff down at him and say, "Stop the vehicle."
Okay.
That'll be his turn.
All right. Okay. Blue truck.
Mind you, he's going to be doing that fairly loudly.
Right.
Your move, creep.
Blue truck. Your turn.
I'm afraid to take an action.
I know. I know.
Just do it. You're
can't always
literally
do
right
it
next
against
to him.
Shoot him.
There you go. You finally got him and passed the AR rating. That is damage, sir. Damage, sir.
50.
50 points of SDC to him. All right. As the rockets finally impact the side, this thing is starting to look pretty damaged.
They need to shoot 5 feet away or 4 feet away. That's the only way they hit. My God. That is their turn.
Alrighty then. I will say, no, because I say the fire towards the front and the back. Like, if they really are only firing 5 feet away, they're in danger of hurting themselves. But I would assume they have the intelligence to shoot, say, towards the front or the back.
Yeah,
where they're not
that
quite
was
as close.
just
All
a
right.
joke.
Got it. All right. So Isaac, it is your turn.
Do I see any enemies?
You see 3. You don't see any people, but you do see 3. You see the gunner from number 2 fall, flip over the side, roll for a bit, and crack into a stone.
Listen, Byrne, I got another action if you want to do another joint thing. I just didn't want to do anything until Isaac had himself collected.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea what to do. So I'll use this action to take out my thunder guns because I lost my other 2 pistols, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
right.
cool with this joint action on your turn if you want to do that. I just have no targets.
Well then, Squee, would he have enough time if he got a target to fire at the same turn he drew his weapon, or no?
Well, no. He's going to be using his last action to pair with you, and in that case, yes, he can fire. He used his second to last action to draw his guns.
Yeah, I still have one more after that.
There's still a gunner on number 3, isn't there?
There is still a gunner on number 3. You can see him as long as you're not directly in front of the hovercraft.
I can see him right now.
Easy.
Yeah.
Would
I would say,
Or
I'd say
here,
you
I'll
have
just
to
slow
back up a
down
little
a
bit.
touch.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
There,
go.
that's my action, to slow down a touch so you can get where you need to.
Shoot him.
Get him.
Now, keep in mind that the gunner, since it's facing you because it's trying to shoot at Talavac, only his head is exposed.
Yeah, but I can't aim.
So
Right,
you
but
make a general shot, and he
Yeah.
has like 80% cover or something
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That was exactly what I was gonna say. So he has 80% cover.
1d20 plus 4 because I'm in a moving vehicle. It's 20.
Wow. All right. Well, he has no actions left, I think. Yeah. So he's just going to hope and pray the turret protects him.
All right.
So if it gets under an 80, he's protected.
Okay,
Yes.
so I have to get
hits the
above
turret.
an
So
80.
still do damage.
Okay.
Still do damage. Because you do
That's to the
damage.
turret.
8. Oh,
It's like a roundabout way of getting a called shot on the turret. It works well.
D6. Boom. 36 damage
36
to the
damage.
turret.
Let's see, to the turret. Let's see here. The turret has... Okay. All right.
Oh, that should be chunk. Oh, well.
That's my turn.
Okay. Gold pilot number 3 is getting pretty surrounded here. He doesn't think he likes that. So he's going to shoot at the yellow truck with his lasers. That's a 15. That's enough to pass the AR. So...
Okay, damage.
Wait, what? Oh, no, hang on. Sorry, it's 2d4. So, 60. 60 STC.
Okay, what are you down to now, buddy? Oh, I have 2 notepads open. That's why. 60. Okay, it's down to 160 now. Yellow truck isn't doing so great either.
The
Oh, well.
back of his truck is his like basically a foot of the tail bed of the tail has been melted off. So no tail lights.
Okay.
Not that really these trucks had tail lights, but no tail lights, no tailgate.
Okay.
All right. So that is his action, and we are back up at the top with the yellow truck, and back at the top of the round too.
Yep.
Um,
Okay,
the
so I don't care.
Sorry. No, you go.
No, you're the friggin' GM. Go ahead.
I know, but I'm just saying the dead gunner no longer has the penalty from the pie.
Okay. So wait a second. Let me get this straight. Can the vans attack the gunner, or can they only attack the truck?
All right. Let me.
Like if they attack the gunner with its like 90% bullshit. I mean, it's cover bonus, or like what the deal? What's the deal? I want to know what my targets are.
Well. Since the gunner is on the hovercraft, I should technically be considering that. Here's my problem. And here's my dilemma. And I'm going to try and come away through it. If I just let you attack the gunner like I let Isaac do it, even if you miss, then it's just like making an automatic called shot on the turret, which is supposed to be harder than that. I would say this. And we'll do this from now on. I should have done this the first time, but if you want to shoot the gunner, it's going to be a called shot.
Can't make called shots while you're out of a moving vehicle.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it should be.
We can only hit the truck.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that just I just want to make sure because Isaac got to hit.
Right,
the
and
yeah,
I should have made that I should have made that a called shot now that I think about it, because he is technically like to be considered a part of the hovercraft.
Yeah, turrets are technically parts of the hovercraft. Yep. All right, I'm gonna shoot. I'm just gonna have the yellow shoot. Actually, wait a second. I'd rather not get in. You can stay there for one more turn. Gonna just try to shoot the yellow truck, number 3.
All right,
I
that
get a
is
7.
enough to hit, but not enough to pass its armor.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, that's yellow truck, Lucas.
You
He hasn't had a chance to respond to you yet.
You have been warned, and he's going to sit on the hole, and he's going to summon Fort Blossom. You have been warned. He hasn't had a chance.
I love that. It's like, stop now. All right, I warned you. I love it. I love it. All right. So you summon Fart Blossom. Go ahead and take out 2 actions and describe what happens, please.
Okay. If anybody's seeing this, you just see Lucas standing over them, looking like he's going to shoot or pierce this person down, then basically hops on top of where the driver would be, and you see just out of whatever hole may be, brownish gray smoke come out from where.
That is awful. So you cast it right into the cockpit.
Pretty much.
That's worse than death.
That's rancid.
Yeah, it's rancid.
Don't worry, it just smells like burning.
I can imagine. All right.
Burning shit.
Lucas marked 2 actions off. Blue truck, it's your turn.
It's you, Burn.
Find the mute button. Okay. So, blue truck. Blue truck is gonna try and be brave again. Move a little bit out and fire. Fire. 12.
That is enough to bounce off the armor plate
Pew.
as rockets skid around it. They need some practice. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Talavac, your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going and following 2 truck. Following,
Okay.
I'm following number 2 truck.
All right. So, for the sake of argument, you're not really getting much closer because you're both approaching maximum speed, but you're staying pace with them.
Well, I just don't want to lose them.
Right, I know, I understand.
Yeah.
You can fire at it if you want. It's up to you. But you do see Lucas squatting over the cockpit. like I just have to imagine like his feet are spread apart. It's almost like he's sitting over a toilet.
No. I don't want to shoot. I don't want to shoot because I don't want to damage the cargo.
So you got it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got it. So you're just keeping up. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. That's a turn. Gold 3 gunner. Oh boy. Gold 3 gunner. He's within range. He's gonna take another crack at your engines. Well, no. You know what? Yeah, it's 2,000 feet. You're not 2,000 feet away yet. It's gonna be harder for him. But he's gonna take another crack at your engine. So he's gotta get a natural 18.
Does he have line of sight? Aren't there vans in the way?
Well, the hovercrafts are taller than the vents. Not by much, but
Oh.
the hovercrafts are longer and taller. But you know what, though? Here's an interesting thing, though. Here's what I'm going to say, though, now that you bring up a point. He is taller. He can see over the vans, but from this point of view in this distance, there's no way he's going to have a view on your bottom hover jets.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, now that I think about that, that's So I think his concern now is going to be more escape. So he's going to be firing at the yellow truck.
Oh, poor yellow.
Yellow truck, no!
All right, yellow truck.
Misses.
He misses. Well, that's 2 actions.
That's
All right.
not getting back.
Red truck.
Okay, red truck is going to play the boxing maneuver and kind of like get right there.
Okay.
Now, could I make an attack, or would I just have to maneuver now?
No. You can make an attack because the idea is the truck is one entity, so the driver is piloting, the gunners are gunning.
Oh God, why am I such a target?
No,
Okay,
no,
I
it's
keep
fine.
forgetting about that. Okay.
I had
All
to
right.
think about it for a second too. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna shoot at the cab of 3.
Okay. Well, so you're just gonna shoot at 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since it's got that arc, I'm gonna shoot at the front. Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, going for it. And a cabal. No. Okay.
No. Yeah. It pounces off the armor.
Okie
All
dokie.
right. Isaac, your turn, sir.
Should we do the same dumb thing where I board the boat again?
Up to you. Up to you. I'm willing to do that. You just have to give Xavier the signal.
He hasn't hung off the front of enough trucks yet.
Yeah, I want to do
He
that.
hasn't filled his quota.
Okay,
would like
so
to-
I like
yeah.
to think in character, be like, I want to do it again. What? Jeez, it's your funeral. And as I move in closer, so you get, I'm riding it. I'm getting nice and close to make the jump real easy for you. I'm gonna use my action.
All right. Yeah, actually, if you could roll me a piloting check. Yeah.
Okay.
And hey, it's different this time. He's going out the side door, so it'll be completely different. It'll be better this time.
Oh, I
Alright.
succeed by 1.
Ooh. Okay.
No, wait,
so
I succeed by 5.
okay, so you managed to get in close and keep even pace. So Isaac.
I'll jump, but first put away
Minus.
my guns.
Yeah. Okay. Put away your guns. minus 20 to the jump.
Okay. That's a balance roll, right?
Yes. Unless you want to try and backflip onto it, which
No.
technically could.
I make it.
Right on the nose.
You make
On
it.
the nose.
So here's what happens. You jump and you land in front of the cockpit and you take a second to steady yourself. It's like one of those you land, you go, whoa, and you're good.
Okay. I kind of would like to take an action still and shoot something. If I can do that. Or would that not be allowed?
I'm going to say not this time because you did have to take a second to steady yourself.
Okay. I'm just concerned about this fucking turret. Obviously. Yeah.
Well, okay. In this instance, I will let you burn another action to do an attack as well. Because we have
Okay.
done things like that before, where you've done some sort of movement and attack with 2 actions. So I will let that take place.
I honestly just want to get into melee with this guy and maybe punch him. Would that be feasible, or would I just be able to get into melee?
That one, I can't. Here's the thing. I don't know if I can allow that, because I'm trying to think time here.
That's too much in a row.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's too much in a row. I would say, because there's a difference between steadying yourself and pulling a trigger, and steadying yourself and then running 10 feet.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a whole other action. Yeah,
Mhm.
on a whole other turn. Yeah.
Okay. Then
It does, because if you think about it, just think about it like a burn. Would you like it if an enemy boarded our thing? He used one action to get on, then he used another action to get in with melee with you and attack, and you weren't able to do anything between him jumping from a truck and getting to you? I don't know if you'd be crazy about that. I wouldn't be crazy
Well,
about
I
it,
would
you
still
know?
have the action of being able to dodge or parry or anything like that. So
Well,
there is
but no,
that.
yeah, but I do think that, yeah, that's a bit too
I'll
much
just stay there
without
then.
them being able to.
I'll just stay there.
Okay. All right. Xavier.
I did my joint
Oh, that's
action
right.
with
That's right. You
Isaac,
did the
so-
joint action. So, gold pilot number 2. Oh my god. Gold pilot number 2 has to make a piloting check with a bit of a penalty.
I would think so.
So what I've done was basically cast Cloud of Smoke in front of him. If his driver's seat is within 3 feet of him actually seeing out the front of his vehicle, he's great. Kind of. It's still impeding him somewhat, but he
Dude,
literally cannot see 3 feet in front of him.
It's not just that. It's not just the fact that he can't see.
Yeah.
He smells utter horror all of a sudden. He's got to try and... This piloting check is not only can he see, this piloting check is can he maintain control of the vehicle when someone just dropped a stink bomb in his face. And the answer is...
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Wait, I'm sorry. 40 plus 55, which is a 95.
See,
No, he can't.
I honestly don't understand why you do this negative stuff. Why can't you just roll a
I know.
D100 and compare it to what your skill is?
I know.
I just don't get it. But that's just
I'm more
me.
used to it. So he fails. So
It seems
Lucas,
like unnecessary math.
I'm going to need you to make a balance check at a minus 30 because
Minus
this thing's
30?
about to because this thing's about to swerve and you are squatting over a cockpit without holding on to anything. Basically, you're in a
Alright.
very unbalanced position at the moment.
Alright. I'm going to go on record that I think 30 is too much for trying to balance on something that's spinning.
Okay. Would it be too much if you are literally in the middle of doing a horse stance, which is what your character's doing? Your center of balance is just all out of whack. Like you said yourself, your feet are apart and you're squatting over something, which means your center of balance is not where your feet are. That would be incredibly difficult for someone to maintain balance while it's spinning at 220 miles an hour.
Alright. You've made your point.
Okay.
Good. Yay!
Yeah.
By 17.
You did. All right. So the truck goes spinning, and Lucas goes spinning into the compartment and rolls up against the chest. So you're still in the hovercraft. The
Right.
hovercraft does this.
Okay.
You are basically where the 2 is.
Am I on or in the vehicle?
You're in the vehicle. So basically, imagine that you're in between. Okay, so how to explain this? So this compartment here, where the pilot is raised up a little bit. This is almost like the bed of a truck, and then you've got the turret at the back. You fell off his compartment and rolled up against the chests.
Okay.
So that's where you are. You're going to lose 1 melee action,
Okay.
and that's his turn. Pilot fails miserably. Okay, pilot number 3. Pilot number 3 needs to GTFO because he has taken way too much damage. And his only concern now is to get out. Yeah, you are boxing him in. Question is, does he try and blast his way through? Yeah, okay, so he's going to blast, she's going to shoot and move, but he's going to shoot first and then try and ram Yellow. Poor Yellow, because Yellow's right in front of him.
No,
So he's going to shoot at Yellow. 17.
Enough to hit.
All right, so Yellow's going to take 80 SDC.
Wow.
All right, it's down to 80.
And then he's going to push forward. Oh, I got to actually push forward into the yellow truck.
Opposed piloting checks?
Exactly. Opposed piloting checks, please.
I got an 11.
Wow. Not 2D100s, please. Okay. So here's what happens. He speeds up into you. Now, all the driving in the world isn't going to be able to stop a bigger vehicle when it's that big. But here's what your pilot, if the yellow truck, is able to do. He doesn't spin out of control. He maintains control and basically is being pushed along by the hovercraft.
Okay.
Okay. And the yellow truck is too close for the lasers to be effective at the moment.
Good.
Yeah,
It's right
there's
on
that.
it. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. We're back up to yellow truck.
Maintain yellow truck. My brave fighters are gonna keep him in long enough for us to all just rail on him, including Isaac. So it's gonna stay where it is, and all the guys in the van are just gonna open up. Like the van's like right there. They'd almost have to roll a 1 to miss, but I'll leave it up to the GM. I'm just gonna roll to hit. Oh, come on! Oh, they got knocked around, or they're scared, or something. I don't
You have the luck of the blue truck.
It is rare that you have told the future quite so well, Inferno.
There are so many fucking ones this session. It's insane.
I know.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right, that's yellow truck. Lucas.
I'm blind! Oh wait, I got a spell for that. I'm gonna put on some funny glasses.
Oh, nice.
Man, I'm eating through my PP. Alright, that's the end of my turn. As I
Alright.
slap the side of my head, things become much, much clearer.
Blue truck, your turn.
All right, let's
Kill
see
it.
if we can do this,
Yeah, I
guys. Why do I even bother? I mean,
The rockets.
Listen, we have to get over a 12. That's not
it's not
that's
easy.
not the easiest thing in the world
Without
to do.
bonuses,
no,
Yeah.
it's not.
All right. Blue truck, that's your turn. Talavac, it's your turn. Just to let you know, since this thing has started careening out of control and spinning out of control, if you keep going at your present speed, you are probably going to ram it.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I am just going to, I'm going to start slowing down and see what else it does, but I'm not going to ram it.
Got it. So you're basically going to just keep pace with it to like here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's careening out, and I'm just like, okay, don't hit it. Let's see what's going on.
It's an interesting thing, since it's a hovercraft, it's careening out of control, but it's not really moving side to side. It's almost like doing a donut.
Oh,
while
yeah,
moving
that's
forward,
true.
kind of thing. Yeah.
All right.
But it is slowing down immensely. All right.
Okay.
And so you slow down to match it. All right. So gold gunner number 3. He does see Isaac there. But does he consider Isaac the biggest threat? He kind of, yeah, I mean, he would kind of have to.
No,
Just shoot me, come on.
All right. So he takes a shot at Isaac and misses.
Whee!
Maybe he is so startled by the fact that someone would jump onto the front of his vehicle.
So can I postulate something?
Sure.
if I imagine Isaac is on the vehicle, is he on the hood or is he on the side of the vehicle?
He is on the hood. He's like right above the pilot compartment.
So if he's on the hood, is there a chance that miss hit the truck instead of just missing the truck completely? Is that a feasible idea? And if it is there a percentage to that?
Yeah, okay. I think that is a feasible idea. I will give it a... He's shooting almost straight at him, so I'm going to give it a 30% chance that it'll hit the old truck. Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
So if it's below 30, it hits the golden truck. Nope.
Okay, no. Hey, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, it was definitely worth a shot. I get it. A shot.
Yeah.
All right. That's gold pilot number. I'm sorry. That's gold gunner number 3. He's out of turns.
Good.
All right.
Red truck.
Red truck.
Oh, I'm so, God damn it. Okay, I need to start paying attention to things.
Yes.
Shoot. Just shoot at him again.
Got it.
Okay.
Shooting away.
18.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Roll 1d6 times 10, please.
Okay.
60, 60, 60. Or,
Yeah.
the exact opposite.
10.
All right. Okay. It does some damage.
Nah, I guess so.
And, okay, so that is red truck. Isaac, your turn, sir.
I would like to move into melee with this guy.
Okay.
Am I still able to have an attack or no?
Yeah, you're only moving 10 feet, so yes. What's your
Okay.
speed value?
My speed value is 21.
Yeah, you're fine. As long as it's not like a 5, you're good.
I would like to strike this guy, and I would like to possibly, if I hit, use an energy expulsion.
So strike
Sonic
him
attack.
like with your...
Yeah, it's
Huh?
just a normal melee attack, but instead of the punch damage, when it connects, the psionic blast goes off.
Got it.
So it takes the sonic blast's damage.
Got it.
Yeah. So, let's see if I hit. 28 plus to strike bonus.
That's a 12. He is going to try and parry it. Here's a question, though. I don't think he can parry that. Not with his hands.
Oh,
Well,
'cause of the
because-
blast?
Well, yeah, because basically the second, if I understand correctly, the second Isaac makes contact, blast.
No. It would
Well-
basically be parrying like his wrist or something. He would still be
Right,
able
so
to
his
parry.
hand has to make contact.
Yeah, his
Got
palm
it,
has
got
to
it,
make
got it. Okay,
contact.
so his hand has to make contact.
Yes.
Okay, so he's
He
going
has
to
that
try...
touch attack.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
going to try and parry. And fail miserably.
Okay.
He's still in utter shock and awe of what's going on right now.
I like
Dun-
to think he just doesn't know how the attack works, so he actually didn't like just reach for the palm.
Oh shit!
High five! Ow!
Yeah. He tries to be a badass and catch your fist in his palm.
Oh, that's gonna backfire
And
so
You-
hard.
He catches your fist in his palm.
I use my ISP and he takes 22 damage.
Give me a second. So this is a force attack, right? I mean, it knocks him.
Yeah.
It's a wave of kinetic energy, right?
Yeah. It's an expulsion
Okay.
of energy.
Right. Well, where are you? Where? I assume you went to the side and attacked him. Which side?
Yeah. This side.
Okay.
So that way.
He takes a massive amount of damage. He's still alive, but he has been punched up against the side wall, and is bleeding. Well, no, I'm sorry. His armor will still take that. So he's punched up against the side wall, and his armor takes 22.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. But he's out of the turret. So there's that.
Good.
Okay. Then it is Thedo.
Xavier, you mean?
Yes, Xavier.
As Thedo? I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna
Mhm.
I want to spend my action to just
Mhm.
roll down Do we have power windows? I hope we have power windows. This
You
is the
have
future.
power windows. It's the future.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll down the passenger side window, and I'm gonna yell as loud as I can, and I'll probably strain my voice because I know there's like engines and we're going really fast, but I have to make it a shot. I'm gonna yell as loud as I can. I'm gonna scream. I'm not actually gonna scream. Stop and live, or keep going and die. That's my action.
Okay.
Yeah, because
All
stop
right.
and live, keep going and die. Yeah, that's only about 3 seconds, right?
Yeah, definitely.
4 seconds. Okay.
All right. Gold pilot number 2 has to make another piloting check at a slightly less penalty now. And he still fails. So this thing is still careening out of control and getting ever slower because he is basically in the cockpit throwing up everywhere.
Wow. It's not that
Everywhere.
bad. You're really over it.
Nobody minds their own smell. Lucas.
Lucas just doesn't realize how bad it is.
Whatever people smell, they...
Just smells like burnt. Like something is burning.
Pilot number 3. Pilot number 3. Okay. Pilot number 3. Here's Xavier. Oh boy. He is in a tough spot though.
Mm-hmm. I've given him a binary choice.
Mm-hmm. But he has decided to run for it.
Well, I guess he'll die.
It was a close. I'm looking at the dice.
I
It was
guess
a close,
he'll die.
a small look into his brain. It's a close call, but he thinks his chances are slightly better if he runs for it. And by running for it, he means trying to shove Yellow Truck out of his way and gunning it. So I need an opposed
Another
piloting check,
opposed check?
please. Mm-hmm.
Go, Yellow Pilot. Another 11. Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Those guys are heroes.
Wow. So basically, is it safe to assume that the Yellow Truck is just like slamming on the brakes to slow him down as much as possible?
Yeah, it's using it's whoever that driver is knows exactly what he's doing.
So here's an interesting thing, and I would think from a physics standpoint, the hovercraft has more mass, but has far less friction than the truck does. It's hovering. It's hovering on a cushion of air. So while the truck is smaller, its friction is greater, and I would say that if it's slamming on the brakes, it could compensate for that mass and keep it right where it is.
Sure, that's definitely one way of putting it. The other way I would put it is, like, I'm sure, like, big-ass trucks are bigger than cars, but if they actually run into cars, they'll do so much damage and they'll lose so much control, they'll just flip over. So maybe the little car is such an obstruction, the hovercraft knows it can't get around it or get over it without him just crashing and dying.
Well,
but I like your explanation too.
Well, in this case, in your scenario is correct if they are making contact. However, these two have already made contact; they're already up against each other. It was just the hovercraft was trying to use its power to push it out of the way, but
I don't even want to talk about my interpretation. I mean, you're the GM, so yeah, sure,
no,
that works.
So it stays right where it is, and. Maybe he... Oh, what did I just do? Oh, well, never mind what I just did. I thought I was somewhere else. Maybe he's going to rethink his decisions. Maybe not. Halifax, it's your turn.
Okay. What is the condition of number 2 truck? Is it still spinning, or is it stopping, or what?
It is still spinning and slowing down, and you can kind of hear, even over all the noise...
Okay. I'm just going to hold my position and just keep an eye on it.
All right. I'm actually going to say you guys are slowing down enough that you're almost caught up again. Oh, by the way, truck 1 is gone. I mean, he is somewhere
he's completely
way back
gone.
Yeah, he's out of there.
Bye.
Somewhere way back there. And you guys have slowed down enough that the others, the other parade, is almost caught up with you. All right. That
And the
is Talivac's
Televac wants to.
turn.
Televac's asking if it's still spinning. He hasn't.
Yes,
actually
I'm sorry.
taken
Yes,
an
it's
action.
still spinning and slowing down.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna wait for it to stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to damage this vehicle.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
All right, Isaac, your turn.
Well, I will go over to the guy on the ground, circling around the turret,
Mm-hmm.
and use one action to take out my pistols, and then use one action to shoot.
Yeah, I mean he can't. I mean, unless Xavier or Gold Pilot number 3 are going to do something to stop that, which they're not. I mean, I can't say what Xavier's going to do. But the pilot's not focused on what's going on behind him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier,
mean-
do you do anything to?
No, just fucking
Okay.
kill him.
All right. Yeah. Then I don't have any problems with you using 2 actions. So
Okay.
fire away. Fire away.
9.
Well, that is enough to hit. He has no turns left, so that's going to go to his armor, but do damage, sir.
He has no turns left.
He has
he
no
can't
turns
parry or
left.
anything? Because I am within melee. I'm giving him a
oh.
chance.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true. No, you are within melee range, so sure, he will attempt to parry it.
Gotta be
Not
fair.
well, he actually might have a decent shot, yeah. And he does.
Oh, excellent.
He does
it.
Excellent.
Okay. Then I use both my rounds.
Okay.
Lightning
Xavier, your
bolts go streaking. Pew pew.
I'm gonna just keep Xavier where he is right now. One, it prevents number 3 to go to his left, and 2, it'll be a quick exit.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna hold my turn until it comes back to me, I guess. And if it doesn't come back to me again, I guess I'll waste it.
All right. He's tried to get out of here. That has not worked. He has started slowing down, and you hear, you actually hear very loudly in what appears to be an intercom of the hovercraft. You win. I'm slowing down.
Okay.
And
Well then.
if you guys want, we can step out of combat because when the gunner hears the pilot say so, he goes limp. And the pilot of number 2 is too busy puking his intestines out. So we can stop combat for now if you guys choose to.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
I'm cool with it.
Alrighty. I'm going to take a quick restroom break,
Me
if
too.
that's alright. And I'll be right back.
No, you piss yourself. You
Mhm.
piss your
I got-
pants.
I got the bucket on my chair, so yeah.
Please,
I didn't need to know that.
please no. He's joking, by the way. I'm gonna use the washroom too. Might as well. Bathroom break for everyone.
Right, I'm going to use my piss bucket. Hi, everyone. Ignore any sort of sounds you might hear. Ignore. Some soda. Sure, everyone's just like, you got fizzy piss. Yeah.
Okay.
So I hope you all liked Lucas' his magnificent act.
You know what? At this point here, he's like, he's like a comedian, clown, and an action star all rolled into one.
So asking
Hello.
again, Piph, did that idea have any encouragement from the story Axion was telling you about earlier? No. Though, now that you bring it up, that is very similar. Just for a quick news bulletin, somewhere in the world, somebody was trying to arrest somebody else for farting.
Well, how bad was the fart?
I have no idea, but the position was in somebody's apartment, not on anybody or at anybody, just in the apartment. And was tried to get arrested for such things.
I mean, if it was bad enough.
Yeah, some of them have been criminal.
So if someone actually like choked and died, would that be like? No, that couldn't be like involuntary manslaughter. You can't be blamed for your body functions.
You farted so bad you killed a man. I wouldn't put that man in jail, mainly because I know for the rest of his life, his or her life, they're going to freaking just think about that moment that they killed a man with their fart.
The CIA might hire him.
No, go away. You don't want to be near me. Trust me, I can kill somebody.
He lives the rest of his life in a cave. I can't be close to anyone.
That would be pretty bad, though.
All by myself.
The closest thing I'd pin it on is maybe distracted driving. Anyway, we're all here, so let's continue.
Yes, so we are all here. So combat has been paused. The number 3 hovercraft eventually slows down to a stop. Number 2 also stops. It hasn't shown, like, number 2 hasn't said anything, but Lucas, you can get up to the cockpit and he is just not in good shape. He's like there's literally throw up everywhere, and he's doing the whole
Well, I think somebody needs to go to jail then.
Okay, so let me get... You guys have to remind me a little bit. This is out of character, by the way. You have to remind me a little bit about what the plan was last session. Pretty sure that... What's his name now? Why don't I have his name? Jesus, Adolin.
Yeah, Adolin, the guy who was
Adolin
piloting
says
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Adolin said that the plan was to leave one guy alive so he could tell them what happened, so we could show up with you guys as prisoners. Here's the problem. Well, actually, maybe it's not a problem. I guess we're all in full armor, right? Including stuff that covers our faces?
Yes, I can show you real quick, but the helmets you wear cover the
I just want
majority of
to
your
be
face.
sure. Okay, so if we have everything that's covering our faces, then we should be okay. We just have to make sure we need to change our armor. Okay?
Yeah.
But I guess 3 survivors are as good as 1. They can corroborate each other's tales unless the resistance fighters have a different idea. Either way, we gotta have them stop their vehicles and march them out. Make sure they don't have their weapons on them, and decide their fates.
Yeah, so that's what you look like. So they can just see you basically from the chin down.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's right, because we're in the golden armor. Oh yeah. Okay, what do we want to say to these guys?
Is it safe to say that Talavac is still wearing some sort of scarf or something to
Yeah,
cover the
I
lower
wanted
part
to
of
bring
his...
this up. Yeah, he would have to wrap his head and then put it on so he wouldn't show the bottom part.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. That's fine. That's fair enough. Alright, so, and to give you guys a clear idea on the situation at hand, the first hovercraft is about half a mile back behind you, along with Isaac's guns.
Which I am very interested in getting, by the way. Those hold sentimental value to my character.
Okay, I'll drive you over while maybe the rest of the gang and Talavac and Lucas deal with these guys. At least get them off their trucks and disarmed in the meantime. I'll drive you over so you can find your guns.
Yeah.
Thank
Good luck,
you
though.
very
It'll be like
much.
Yeah, I hope you have some sort of connection with them,
Oh
Xavier
yeah,
says as he starts the van again, because finding two pieces that flew off like that gonna be tricky.
it won't be a problem. Trust me. Um,
Okay.
the thing about Psy Slingers are we are able to bond with our weapons, and those two were
Mm-hmm.
ones that I were bonded with. So I will be able to essentially walk straight to them. It's almost as if they
Okay.
are extra hands or extra arms. They are a part of me.
Yeah. Well, those extra arms didn't help you grip onto that truck. You're lucky you didn't go under.
Yeah, that was really lucky. And
Mm-hmm.
stupid.
And you did it again a second time.
Yeah.
We're having this conversation as we're driving.
Right,
Yeah.
as you're driving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's
Alright,
not arguing. He's
luckily-
just gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, because as Isaac said, he has a connection to the guns. You don't have to roll to look for them. As you get close, you can start to feel them, and you saw that they actually got flung a good 100 feet or so off the road. But you find them. Roll me a D. Okay, roll me a D100 and get under 80.
Yeah.
Okay, they are dirty, but they're no worse for wear.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, once Isaac has his weapon, wait a second. While we're here, we might as well search the
Yeah.
nearby
Hovercraft.
hovercraft. Yeah.
Would it? Maybe it's salvageable, or maybe it's still operational or something.
Or
I would
maybe
like
there's
to check
something
it
about
out.
these guys, or maybe something that they had. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Xavier, roll me. It's gonna sound a little weird, but roll me a piloting check for your hovercraft at no penalty.
All right. All right. I succeed by 12.
You can tell that this thing is actually, given what it's been through, remarkably good condition. It didn't actually receive any fire. During the combat, basically Isaac killed the gunner, and then killed the pilot.
Yeah.
And the only damage this thing has taken is when its nose dug into the ground, which is not really a lot of damage. Basically, out of the 400 SDC it normally has, it has 380 and no real structural damage to it.
That's nice.
Xavier's gonna say this thing is probably in the better condition than the other three. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You also...
Hmm?
Good.
I was kind of thinking of taking it, although I can't pilot
There's a
it.
problem though, Chief. Yeah, only I can pilot it. Unless we have one of the locals pilot our van for us, then I can take this.
Yeah. Well, I can maybe hop in it and not go above 5 miles an hour or something.
No, that'll take way too long. Plus, it's not. He says the whole hover thrusters, you gotta get the right balance, and there's an intuition to it. Sorry,
Really?
with all due respect. So how about this? We'll drive back with the van. If we want to go back, no one else is coming around to pick this thing up right now.
Yeah.
If we want to go get it, we'll take with a local with us on the van, and I'll come pick it up.
Piloting these things sounds really complicated.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's like riding a hover bike. You know, once you know it once, it's kind of intuition.
How do you ride
It's
a
like
hover
shooting
bike?
those guns of yours. Too long to explain. Okay, here's something that you'd understand. It's like shooting those guns of yours, right?
Mhm.
I bet you do it so quick it's just a natural reaction.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, for me, not as much. All right, but we'll head back.
Yeah.
Okay. So while they're on their little side trip to get his guns, Talavac and Lucas, what are you guys doing?
Okay. Is Upchuck McPukey over there? He's incapacitated, right? He's not a threat.
He is not a threat. He is also not incapacitated at the moment. He is basically sitting in the pilot's chair with his hands up.
Okay. I'm just gonna I'm gonna motion for him to get out. Like, like come on, just come on.
He'll oblige without saying a word.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out, and I'm going to bind him, his hands behind his back, and his feet, with anything I can find, any type of rope, cloth, anything.
All right. Roll me a D100 real quick.
Okay. Yeah. 89.
The only thing that you can find on hand, unless your character is carrying something, would be you could tear strips of cloth from the clothing underneath his armor.
Uh-huh.
But while that does secure them, it doesn't make the most secure bond.
Okay. Just do what I can, but keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Yeah, because I won't kill him if he wins, but I'll wing him.
Got it.
And while he's doing that, let's go in there and check out and see what we got in this truck.
Wait. Okay. So after you bind his hands, what are you doing with him?
No, I'm gonna leave him right there where I can see him.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
All right,
but then I'm gonna go and look at the
what's in the truck? Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lucas, what are you doing? You're still on the hovercraft, so
Yeah, I think my last action was I put on my glasses. And a lot of shit happened. I will tell you what I would do, but I think too much has actually happened to do that.
Well, we can retroact if we need to. You would have been able to realistically, probably act a bit before Talavat could. But if you need to retroact, what did you want to do?
Generally, what Lucas was going to do was start giggling madly and also like thumping his metal pole against other things in a rhythmic fashion while walking towards the cockpit.
What the hell?
So actually, that wouldn't need to change anything other than the fact that the pilot now seems very, very eager to do what Talavat wants, as long as it gets him away from the crazy guy. So, yeah, so he's standing, and now he's standing there. The rest of the team, including Adolin, who steps out of the yellow truck that has taken severe damage, but everyone, all the resistance seems no real worse for wear. There's a few injured people here and there, but nothing's life-threatening. The vehicles took most of the damage. They begin to pull out and bring the other two survivors to join the first one, and kind of set up a perimeter guarding them.
Okay, good.
All right. So you are looking to see what's on the truck. So on the truck, you see immediately there are 5 wooden chests, fairly large.
I just look around.
They're very well crafted, very well made. No, they're not wooden because there's no trees on this planet.
I was about to say
there's no trees on this planet. It's actually there's no trees on this planet. It's actually carved out of stone. These chests are carved out of some sort of stone, and they're polished and they're gilded with like a silvery gold type paint.
Try to find a way to open one.
Okay. Well, they're actually not that hard to open. Roll me 1d4.
Okie dokie.
Okay. It takes you about 2 minutes of poking and prodding it, but you eventually find out that on each side of the chest there's this smooth little plate. and when you press both plates inwards, the lid swings open quietly.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Inside, you find, in each chest, you find, okay. I'm going to say you guys take a bit of time because it'll take some time to count all this. So inside each chest, if you guys are willing to take the time to count it, you're going to find 5,000 stones in each chest. One of the chests is glowing stones.
Oh my god. I could just see I'm looking at it and the lights hitting me and then like the reflection in my eyes are looking at those. I'm just like, I look up at Lucas, and I'm just like, pretty.
Luis goes shh and taps you on your helmet with the staff he's still holding.
Oh, this is so nice. I hug it. I want to hug it.
The
Okay.
people down below see Talavek's character hug the chest with the light shining out of it. So you have a total of 25,000 stones there, 5,000 of which are glowing,
Okay.
which would equal basically a total of 30,000 stones.
Wow. You got this, Burn?
They
so
are
25,000 that
do
are
we get all
non-glowing.
these stones?
No,
They're
20,000.
going to give this all to us?
You'll have to talk to them.
Yeah.
I heard 30,000.
How do we confirm what we get first?
Let me
Alright,
let me
so-
write
so
everything
what-
down first.
Yeah. So Burn, it's 25,000,
Yeah.
5 of which are glowing, 5,000 of which are glowing.
Okay. So it's 25,000
They are in-
total.
No, it's 25,000 stones, and since 5,000 of them are glowing, think 30,000 total.
No, I'm not going to think 30,000. I'm going to specify 2 different types.
Okay. But okay, yeah. So,
So-
glowing stones are worth twice as much. But
Yes, I understand
So
that.
25,000. So 25,000 total.
Yes. Okay. That's where the confusion was. So 5,000
Got it.
glowing.
And they're in denominations of 10% of them are fists. 40% of them. I'm sorry, 30% of them are stones. And the rest are pebbles. So 60% are pebbles.
And that was just one crate.
No, that was all 5 chests.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Yeah.
good Jesus.
That was the whole load.
Okay, I got you. All right,
Okay. I have that written down.
cool.
Okay. So what would you guys like to do now? It takes you a good half hour or so to count it all.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll occupy my time counting that and singing to myself. Well, internally.
Got
And
Some of Adelin's men will help you out as well. But there's plenty of time for Isaac and Xavier to get back. And Lucas, what are you doing during all this? Besides tapping Talavek on the helmet.
I'm not even paying attention to that.
You know, would. Lucas, I guess, will periodically keep an eye on the 3 hostages.
Okay.
He kind of wanders around them a few times within the span of the few minutes that are done counting such things.
Got it. They remain very silent. When I will say when they're getting close to finishing up counting is when Isaac and Xavier would get back. So you two get back to see the 3 survivors surrounded by a ring of guards, impromptu guards, and Talavek and a few others counting your gains.
Okay. So Xavier, Sato's going to get out. He's going to gesture to Adolin, and he's going to gesture to his companions to follow him and meet him, I'd like to say a good 200 feet away from where the prisoners are currently being stationed.
Okay.
Okay. Adolin will follow you.
We all get us. I'm assuming, are we all going to get assembled? Is Talavac and Lucas going to join?
As soon as you pry me away, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yes, I'm coming.
Yes. Okay. And Xavier will say, as they know, I think from here on out, it is best. Well, my brother doesn't have to worry about this, but the three of us do. If we are to release one or all of these men to tell the story of what happened here, they shouldn't hear our voices anymore. Just in case. Now the question, Adolin, is that the first part of this plan has been successful, triumphant, bless us. But now the question is, what do we do with the spoils, and what do we do with the men, and who are going to be volunteered to be captured as a part of our second phase?
Well, the men, I think we let go. Give them the damaged hovercraft. Give them some story about spreading our word and knowing that it's going to think that we are just some renegades trying to strike fear into their hearts by letting them go. We can then pile in your van or one of the other trucks if you think that's better. Well, I think that, and he points to the others. Hang on a second. There's 8 others, so there's him and 8 others, so 9 total. He says, I think that 10 of us as prisoners is too risky, too much.
Agreed.
Maybe 4 of us as prisoners, and then you 4 as our captors.
Mm-hmm. So, this is my suggestion to add some color to this plan. Once again, our voices should not be heard, but yours and your men should definitely be heard. I want you, after we're done counting things up, I want you to tell them that you're letting them go because you do not fear the Radiant. You will do what you want, when you want. And then say that you have technology that will ensure it. That will get them curious about the technology. They won't know who you are, and they'll be incensed, I assume, that the Radiant is challenged so. Do you agree that this will be enough of provocation to make the Radiant want you as prisoners for questioning?
I think so. I think
Good.
that would be more than enough.
Then remember my words and speak them well. I say we speak them soon. We let them go. Give them a few moments head start. The other hover cycle, the one that my companion quickly dispatched, is in very good shape. I say we drive back, pick that up, load the stones into that craft, and return it to that hidden place, that hidden cave where we first met, by Baker's village.
He hesitates. He goes, I fear that might be too close to Baker's village, but there are other caves that we can store it in.
How many other people know about these caves?
Well, no one in the Resistance knows about all of them, save me. But at least 4 or 5 know of each specific one.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming all of the resistance is not here. We have to decide what to do with these stones before we take you in as prisoner, do we not?
Oh. Well, yes, I suppose.
We can't take them with us.
No, we cannot. We can hide them in any of the caves, and rest assured your cut will be safe. We have no intention of stealing from one such esteemed as yourself.
Thedo just gives a small nod. He says, "Good. Dearest hates thieves."
I can see that. Speaking of, I suppose, normally the way we do it is we divide the take evenly amongst all of the men gathered here.
Mm-hmm.
Given that you are helping us and not quite used to our ways, I was talking to the other men, and, well, it seems as though we have 30,000 stones total, given the glowing ones. I think that giving you a little bit more of your cut, 2,500 apiece, and then we'll dole the rest out amongst ourselves. So the four of you get 2,500 each, which is a bit higher because, like as I said, you're guests and you've done a lot of help for us.
There's a little smile to Thedo's voice, and he says, "This sounds like the beginning of a negotiation." He looks at him. "Is that true?"
He looks at you blankly and he says, I don't know how to negotiate."
Do not worry. I only ask because Seslios loves negotiation. He loves trade. He loves barter and debate. And then Xavier's gonna start making these strange gestures. Bring his hands up parallel with each other, with himself, crosses his arms, puts his hands to the side of his helmet by his ears, and then thump his knees 3 times. And then he'll say, "I have begun," says Leos's barter, "a ritual from my people. We do this before negotiations, so the wisdom and cunningness of our God is granted into our minds. You suggest 2,500 to us, and then you split up the rest. I offer a counter idea. 3,000 to us. However, the rest is split up between you and your men. But those who volunteer to go as prisoners get a slightly higher share than that, than what is split up."
I don't understand.
Then let me break it down to you. You said the equivalent of 30,000, correct?
Correct.
There's 9 of you, there's 4 of us. Okay? 3,000. Whoops. Alright. 3,000 times 4 is 1,200. Yes? 1,200 for us. That means 1,800 for the rest of your men. Yes? Divide that by 9, and that's 2,000 apiece. My suggestion is simple. The ones who volunteer... Wait, I gotta see how I can break 18,000 up. 4. If 4 gets 2,500 times 4, 10,000, and then if 5 get 2,000. Yes. So the ones who volunteer get 2,500 each, and the ones that do not volunteer get 1,750 each.
He shakes his head a little bit confused and he says, "No, what I mean to say is those who volunteer are not volunteering for money, and even if we do get spoils when we enter the city, that is another issue. This reward is for the risk taken to take this caravan. My question is, did we not all take the same risk?
I ask you this other question. Would you have dared to hit this caravan if we did not assist you?
He nods grimly, says, We would have lost many more people, and we are grateful for that, but we would have had to.
Well, you offered 2,500. I offered 3,000. Make a counter offer.
Roll me a charm
That
check.
is barter. Okay.
Yeah, roll me a charm check.
Motherfucker, this is what barter is. I succeed by 1.
He says, I offer you 2,600 apiece.
Good. I accept.
Okay.
And then he brings out a hand to shake it.
And looking very confused, sticks his hand out and shakes yours. But when
And
he
I'll
shakes
put
hand,
my hand over top his while we shake it, and he'll say the deal is finished. You have much to learn of our gods and of bartering, but you did fare well enough.
with your firm handshake and your encouraging words, you see his face brighten more and become more self-assured. And he says, "Yes, much to learn, but for now, we still have the most dangerous part of our job ahead. But rest
Yes.
assured, your 2,600 apiece will be safe in our caves for when you are ready for them."
Do you know where... Can any of your men drive these vehicles?
He shakes his head and says, "No, they are technology. My men would not touch these vehicles."
Then we need to move quickly, then. Have one of your men come with me in our van. I will drive the other vehicle. We will load it up. We will go to the cave. And then we will change into our new robes and our new roles as your captors.
He nods. "Yes, we should maybe allow the prisoners to go first. They will need time to get back to the city and spread the word."
Besides, the idea is that after your plunder, we come across a small group of you and capture you. That has to be assumed it didn't happen immediately after the fight. A few hours, half a day perhaps.
He nods. "All right. I will say the words you told me to."
Good.
And then he nods and then walks over to the prisoners and he crouches down because they're all sitting down. He crouches down in front of them and removes, like he very slowly removes his hood and then unwraps the scarves around his face and then removes his gas mask so that his face is bare. And he says, "Know that this highway is ours. This Radiant no longer control it. We do what we want because we have the technology now. Tell your masters this road is ours. Let them go." And with that, the others will cut their bindings, and Adolin like glances at Xavier.
Xavier, should Xavier mask his voice or not? I have a mask on. I have a helmet on, so I can't give any sort of facial gestures. I know. With his hand, he's going to make the go on gesture, like a small circle.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, maybe he'll figure that out.
All right, add a character because I don't want to screw this up. You told him to say that they have the technology and they
Yeah.
do what they want.
Yes. Yeah,
And
he
then
hasn't said
there
anything about technology yet.
Oh,
No,
he did. He
he
did.
did.
He did.
He did.
He said we have the technology now.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus
He did.
Christ, did I fucking blank out?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You might
God,
have had a
I
mini
made you
stroke or
repeat
something.
Yourself.
No, it's fine. He said
No,
he,
seriously, that's weird.
No, it's
Okay.
fine. He said that this is our road now. We do what we want. We have the technology now, and tell your
Oh.
masters this road is ours.
Okay. Never mind then.
And-
I redact all that. The
Oh well,
gesture and
you can still
everything.
tell him to move on. Go on.
Yep.
And he says, give them back their pathetic vehicle. And the three look at each other, still silent, and then run for their vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the pilots, the one that doesn't have throw up everywhere, jumps in and they unceremoniously take off.
Whee!
Whee! So this one goes bye-bye. It's taking off at a slower speed than it normally could, though, because holy crap, that thing is taking a beating.
Mhm.
It had like, I think, I just deleted it, but it had like 170 STC left.
Sure.
Damn.
That's pretty bad out of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it puts off.
Scooty Puff Jr.
And Adolin then says, well, step 1 completed. Let's get this stone safe, and then prepare for step 2.
Out of curiosity, Squee, this motherboard, are we thinking it's a computer motherboard? That Hart needed?
It's a certain type
Circuit
of
board.
circuit board, right? It's a circuit board, or it can be either. What she needs is a very specific type of circuit board, obviously, but she let you know that pretty much any circuit board with the right materials she can modify, even if she has to scrap and build from scratch.
Yeah, plastic,
the
copper
materials-
wires, steel.
Exactly.
Well,
but and those are common in circuit boards.
okay, well, these guys refer to the hoverboards as high technology.
Mm-hmm.
Would we be able to search and see if we can't find A, if these things have circuit boards in them, and B, if they're the type or have the components that Hart needs? Like, maybe we'll check this wrecked one first.
Sure.
I don't have any sort of mechanical skill, though.
To let you guys know, there's really no real wrecked ones. Even number 2 still has 390 SDC left. It took one shot, and that's it. So it's pretty much intact.
The
Okay,
only
Is
one
it
that
alright if I use... Oh, I'm just saying, is it alright if I use my computer skills to try to find it?
Yes. Absolutely.
I have
Okay.
basic electronics.
I would like you both to roll a skill check then. And Xavier and Lucas can still... Lucas, do you have anything that would work for that?
For specifically circuit board, probably not.
Anything close?
I'll have to get back to you on something ridiculous. You think I could ride it like almost?
You can roll unskilled checks
So,
if you'd like.
Wait, what do you want me to roll? Basic electronics or what?
Oh, basic electronics is a better idea. Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's at 60%, so... No, of course not. Who am I kidding?
Alright.
I succeeded.
I feel by a lot.
Alright. And Xavier, are you going
Alright,
to try and look for
I
one?
need-
Or...
Yeah, I'll try to help look for something. That might be it,
Okay.
but I don't have. So I'm gonna do an unskilled roll. Just let me know if this succeeds or not. I got 27.
No, not quite. But, Isaac,
Yeah.
you root around in the cockpit that is a mess, understandably. And you look up underneath it, and sure enough, you've seen enough circuit boards in your time that you can tell that there's a circuit board that monitors the some sort of flow. Maybe it's some sort of hydraulic, some sort of cabling. Maybe it's a brake system, something. But there's definitely a circuit board up in there, and that's just from what you can see.
Cool. It does it. Okay. I'm not going to be able to see if it looks like it's made out of the materials that we need, or
Oh no,
if
it
it's
does.
close enough.
It does look.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Then we have that.
It certainly looks like it's made from the materials.
Sweet. Then we just need a pound of gold and a multifaceted gem. We're good. A large
Good.
multifaceted gem. And then we can get the hell out of this
Here's it.
hellhole.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. What are we going to do with that circuit board? We can't take it with us because then the Radiant's going to want it, and we can't leave it with the guys with the stones because they're afraid of
Well, then
technology.
we'll have to stash it somewhere.
Stash it in the
Yeah.
van. The van
Yeah,
has
stash
to
it
go
in the van.
somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put the hidden component in the van, so even if it is searched, there's a chance they won't see it.
I will let you know that, Isaac, you would know this. You know well enough to know that if you remove the circuit board, this hovercraft is going nowhere.
Oh, yeah. I figured.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just letting you guys know.
Mhm.
I would also like to note that we actually did tell them specifically that we want these things for sacrifice, so if they know that we have it or not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, yeah. Because we're going to sacrifice it to Dearest.
Yeah, so
Or says
they're
Leo's
not
for
going to fuck
Dearest,
with
yeah.
it. Probably not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Yeah, in fact, when we retrieve it, Xavier can say some bullshit thing like,
Ooh, I got one.
okay, go
Oh.
nuts. You go first.
We can say, we've taken its heart, and this would be the finest sacrifice that we can find. We'd have to take it back to our temple, but
Agreed, brother. It is only fair. Dearest guided us today with her fury. It is only fair that we sacrifice the heart of the kill to her.
Fucking right.
All right. With that, Adolin would suggest that that you guys retreat back to the cave for the time being to get ready for step 2. But if you have anything you need to do here,
No,
Uh-uh.
no need.
okay.
We're good.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, we'll.
So what? How's okay? So you guys have the very damaged hovercraft here,
Mhm.
the undamaged or mostly undamaged but unworkable hovercraft here. You've got your 4 vehicles, and you've got the mostly
other
undamaged
hovercraft.
hovercraft about half a mile back. Yeah,
What's unworkable about this? It's just
you
filled
just
with puke?
ripped a circuit board from it.
I,
No,
no,
You
we
just
didn't
ripped a
actually.
circuit board from it.
No, we
Yes,
left
you did.
it.
You
No,
guys said you ripped
we-
out the heart.
Listen, it's easy, guys. There's no reason why we stress about that. We took out the circuit board there. We got a perfectly fine other hovercraft. We'll use that one to haul the gems.
Okay,
Easy peasy.
I must have misheard then, because I thought we were gonna do
Yeah.
that later.
No,
But that's fine.
No.
No.
It was implied that we're going to take it right away. Yeah.
So
More vague speech from both of us. I mean, so that's what happens.
That's fine. I think it's very easy to you could do a couple of things. You can you just load it on the trucks till you get to the hovercraft. You can have if Xavier is willing to let Adolin or someone else drive the van, Talavac and Xavier could fly the 2 other hovercrafts back.
Yep.
It's however you guys like to do it.
Yeah.
That last idea sounds perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
All right. So you take the 2 hovercrafts and the 4 vehicles with the gems to a cave that's about 2 hours away. It's not too far. It's still a very good distance from Bakersfield, as Adolin was worried about. Inside the cave, it's a little bit bigger than the one you saw when you first met them. A little bit cozier. It's got a bunch of bedrolls and some equipment for cooking. It looks as if it's a place designed to live in for a few days at a time. And from there, Adolin quickly chooses out 3 volunteers to go with him, and they begin um, removing all of their weapons except for very small, little tiny green stones on these golden rings that each one of them takes and each one of them swallows. And Adolin will look at you guys and wink, and he'll say, "We have to get out somehow."
Indeed, you do. One last suggestion to prove authenticity of our ruse. We four subdued you four, correct?
Correct.
So, this is my proposal of how we did such a thing. We were traveling on the road when we came across the wreck that we left behind. It looked like it was looted. It looked like it was radiant. An hour's of travel down the road. We were traveling. What road? Which way is this? Is this east south? Sorry,
No,
east
east-west.
west or north south?
East-west. So Golden City
So
is
east. So yeah. So we
Baker's
were
Village is down there
traveling
somewhere.
from east to west towards the Golden City. An hour closer east down the road, we came across you four, gloating and cheering. It was suspicious. We asked you why you were so happy about. We remembered the recently downed vehicle. You said it was none of our business. And that's when we saw the glint of gold underneath your robes. You were the ones who masqueraded as the as Radiant to attack them. So I suggest you put on the armor that we wore and cover it with local trappings to confirm this ruse. Then a scuffle broke out. You saw us notice, we started to ask questions, and that's when you attacked. There was a fight. We were victorious. We subdued you. We took you prisoner, and had you come to the Radiant City with us in the hopes that perhaps there'd be a reward for these bandits. Does this ruse sound plausible so far?
Yes, it does.
Then one last thing. Thedo looks down to the ground and then look back up at him. We had a fight.
Adolin will put his hands on Theodore's shoulders and nod with a smile and say, "I know. Make it look real." And then he kind of backs up and takes like a... All right.
Xavier raises a hand and he says, "There are many things you don't understand about the Triumvirate, but Dearest only permits us to strike those when we defend ourselves or for a great defense of the gods. Since you are locals here, this is your custom, I suggest your friends are the ones to harm you."
Oh, of course. I wouldn't want to offend. And with that, the others will muss up the faces somewhat good of the four volunteers. A few split lips, couple of bruised cheeks, a bloody nose, a black eye here. And then after they're done, Adolin will come back to you and say, "About 14 hours is, give or take, probably what it's going to take for these rings to be usable again. It takes us about 2 hours to get to the city if we drive at full speed. That'll give us 12 hours, 12 hours in the city to do what you need to do. We will..."
Thedo sighs and says, 10 hours, I'm afraid. Remember, it will be suspicious if immediately after the confrontation we show up. It was 2 hours to get here. They'll probably know it's a 2-hour journey from where the wreckage is. Let us wait 2 more hours to be safe.
He'll nod. Of course. If 10 hours you think is enough time, then I completely agree. Besides, it means less time we have to stay alive.
Xavier will shrug a little bit and says, we could have 1 hour, we could have 12 hours. It would be moot if they didn't believe our story.
True. May I make a request?
Of course.
In order to ensure that they don't kill us immediately, we need to keep hidden the location of their stones.
Mm-hmm.
They will hopefully keep us alive in hopes of learning where the location is for at least the 10 hours. So,
What is the request? Oh, sorry.
so the request is tell them that you were unable to get the location of the stones out of us, but that you heard one of them say that it was all intact and in one location.
That will be simple, Thedo says. It would be dangerous to assume that we know where the stones are. They would assume that we were in cahoots or that we found them and hid them ourselves. What we should do was plead ignorance. We don't know anything about any stones. We just heard that phrase. They should all still be intact. We didn't know what that meant, but we'll volunteer the information to the authorities.
Okay, well, then the rest is up to the gods.
Yes, they are. The true gods, not the false mad ones.
Yes, the true gods. But, Thedo,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the false gods are, the beast is real. Be careful.
I am real. And he'll thump his chest. My friends here are real, and he'll thump them. But being real and being mortal are two completely different things.
Adolin laughs good-naturedly and he said, "Oh, I know, my friend, and you are quite fierce. I only mean that you are not a beast with teeth bigger than you.
Mm-hmm. That is
It
true.
may not be a god. I believe in my heart now that it is not. But mortal or not, it is a force of destruction."
It is.
And it
But
is
I doubt
said
it'll
to...
attack the Golden City. And that's
Oh,
where we will be.
no, my friend. It lives in the Golden City.
Inside, Xavier is screaming.
You know, I'm starting to understand why Jarek gives Lady Celine so much shit.
Yeah.
This is something that we could have known. That would have been nice to know beforehand.
No, it's fine. No, don't worry about it. You know, information sometimes has to come in a slow burn. It makes things interesting.
Yeah.
Theta will just give a small nod, and all he'll say in a small voice is, "Are we ready then?"
As ready as we'll ever be. As soon as we get free, we will strike whatever targets we think are vital and escape however we can. If we meet up with you, well, pray that we can.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we'll travel to the city in our van, right?
Yeah. I think so.
So Xavier will ask before we get there. Vehicles such as ours, are they stored outside the gates or inside the gates?
Adolin looks at the others and then looks back to you and says, "I'm sorry. None of us have been to the Golden City. We don't know. We've
Let
seen
us.
around it, and we've never seen anything parked outside."
I see. Well, let us keep our eyes out for other means of conveyance. I mean, after all, this shows significant battle damage.
He nods. He says, "Perhaps one of the other trucks. The blue truck did not take much damage." You see the crew of the blue truck look down.
It took, out of character, it took 180 SDC.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez,
But the
that's
yellow one
still,
took more.
That's
Yeah.
The red one, I'm pretty
No,
sure it
these
took
are all-
less.
Thedo simply gestures to all of them. He says, they all look like they've been in a fight.
Yeah, with yeah, lasers.
The red truck didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Funny
Yeah,
he didn't
it
mention
didn't?
that one.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
Can we
Funny
see
he
the
didn't
red
mention
truck?
that one. Yeah, you can see the red truck.
Except for that one, Thedo says.
And it
That
goes,
would be our best bet.
uh,
What?
that truck belongs to Balin. I'd rather it get back to him in one piece.
Of course
Thedo.
it belongs to Balin. Of course.
Thedo will say, I would like to get back in one piece. What is more valuable, our lives or a vehicle?
Very well. I agree.
Good.
We'll use the red truck.
We must be more cunning than the Radiant. And if there is any hint that we were participants in the battle, they will look for any excuse. The scars on our van could be the very thing that sinks us.
Understood. Okay, well, I'll make sure my men are ready. Out of character, what do you guys want to take with you to the Golden City?
Well, obviously, we're going to be taking my hand computer thing because that's going to be the technology that's going to be sacrificed. Not sacrificed, but, given as it proof. Other than weapons, my armor, I'm going to obviously give them my gold armor for them to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
same
I
here.
should make a note of. I should actually delete now in my group loot.
Mhm.
And I'll put on my original Sirenese garb. The one that actually looks like it's taken a little bit of damage, claw marks and whatnot.
Okay.
So that'll be good. That will be authentic. Saying that we're obviously I'm gonna take my Walther PP pistol. My cyber disguise is on me.
That one's hard to forget.
Other than the hand mirror, pocket flashlight, notepad, knapsack, 2 canteens, and my holographic personal computer.
All right. Do you guys want to take any
Okay.
money with you or anything like that?
We might need to if we want to buy these things.
Yeah.
But the thing is, don't forget that weapons are banned, if I recall correctly.
They are banned, but they must do something with travelers. It'd be crazy for anyone to travel out here without a weapon.
True.
So they must go expect people to arrive with weapons, but I bet you we can't enter the city with them.
Probably.
I would like to double check with Erdman, who's been here for a while, about that
Yeah.
particular
But
fact.
He's never been
with
to
Adolin?
the gold.
Well, Adolin would say, I can't say for sure, but I believe they wouldn't let you inside the city. However, it would make sense that you had weapons if you were able to subdue us.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
Do you guys
So
think
how much
I
money-
should have on my really, really extremely tattered Sirenese garb or the newer ones that they gave us?
The older ones, the ones that are in tatters, are more of a wastelander style. The new ones that we got are in the style of people on this side of the wastes.
Yeah.
So new ones then.
So old ones. We're
Oh.
pretending we're travelers from across the waste. We don't want them to think about Baker's Village or anything else, right?
Oh, I get messed up with that. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll bring my older ones with only 6 SDC left. They're just rags at this point. I'll bring my weapons and my ammo, and that's pretty much it.
Right. Lucas, what are you bringing?
He's bringing his guitar case with his flutes in it, which I want to make a note that he has cleaned the ones that are blood coated.
Got it.
And he's definitely wearing the armor or clothing that we've got at the beginning of this adventure thing.
Yeah.
As well as he is going to try to stow his shurikens. Store it somewhere. With one of our belongings or whatnot. Lucas is actually going to go to the group. He's like, where do I put these?
You can put them in my backpack if you want, underneath all my ammo.
I'm assuming they're going to check and strip our weaponry.
Probably.
I don't want them taking these.
Then it's best to leave them with the van, with the technology.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright then. Lucas will store his shurikens there. Shurikens.
All right. Talavek.
Okay. I don't want them taking my stuff either, so I'm gonna store my weapons in the van. Wear the old merchant armor that we came in with,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just have to improvise along the way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ironically, Xavier could give a suggestion on how to smuggle something past some guards, but we have a few problems with that. One, he's in front of a bunch of people who don't know he's a fucking smuggler. And two, he's never been to this place. You gotta, I mean, you have to have, this is a strange alien world, right? If this is a CCW checkpoint, no problem, right?
Mhm.
This place, no idea what these guys are up to, so better safe than sorry.
They have truth necklaces, man.
You know they have truth. Bullshit.
Actually, this would be an interesting thing. And in fact, if someone says that or someone brings it up, Adolin would say, actually, now that I think about it, I've never seen one of the Golden Knight Radiance to use magical items. Spells, certainly, but items. And he'll look around at the others, and he'll get a bunch of shaking heads. He says, other than the priests, I've never seen them use magic.
Why is that, do you wonder?
Maybe they've been so sickened and twisted by technology that they no longer think magic is useful. I don't know.
You either hear something genuine come out of Lucas's mouth. How do they even live?
Adolin nods solemnly. And one more thing. So I know what each character is taking. Do you guys take anything as a group?
Well, money. We probably should. We haven't put that.
Yes.
So what do you think we should take? 1,000 pebbles with us? To split it between the four of us, so 250 pebbles apiece? Do I want more than that?
That seems like a good number. I'm kind of edging towards 2,000 total instead of 1,000, so that
Okay, so 500 apiece.
yeah, so that just in case, because we need to get a pound of gold and a gem.
Not only
which
that,
might
but
be
we might need to
expensive.
bribe some people. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Maybe we should take 3,000 total.
Sure.
750 apiece. Okay, I like that.
Sure.
Okay. As you guys are preparing to go, and as everyone gets ready, and you're about to board the van, Adolin says, when we get in the city, as soon as we can use our rings, we will. We'll hit whatever targets we can, and we'll attempt to escape. If it takes you more time than that, don't wait for us or worry about us. We'll find our own way. Obviously, your quest is important to you, and I would not have us come before it. If we don't see each other again, know that it has been an absolute honor to learn of you and your gods.
Be safe. The triumphant's blessing. Belief in your heart, and we will see each other again, either in this life or the next.
He nods, and then with that, the four of them climb into the van in the back and wait to be tied.
After we're done tying them up, this is just a small scene idea, and we close the door behind us. Xavier, while we're kind of grouped up in the back before we get into the van ourselves, Xavier is going to whisper, "Sometimes I even trick myself."
Oh, man.
Sometimes you're just too damn good.
Yeah, well, maybe I was a religious leader in a previous life. Who knows? Either way, let's see what we can do.
Alright.
I kind of feel sorry for them. I kind of don't want them to die.
Hopefully they don't. But it's out of our hands.
Yeah, and it was their plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is true. Okay. All right, Squee, I got to cruise,
Yeah,
dude.
no, that's fine. I think this is a really
okay.
good place to end the session anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right
Alright,
before you
okay.
guys head to the Golden City.
All right.
So
Oh
we'll
my
end the session
God.
here. And next week,
All right.
adventure, excitement.
Woohoo! Good night.
Good night.
Good week.
Boobs.
Good night.
Bye.